what is going on? What's popping? Welcome back, people. Another episode of the OOC. Got the usual suspects in the house. My boy Roberto and JG. How you guys doing?
Sorry, I want to come appropriate because I was told I'm not a gangster.
So what Roberto is talking about is me and my son were going back and forth on a text, right? And I was talking about that. We OGs. And my boy was like, you and Roberto don't know nothing about what it is to be a gangster. So I clipped it and I sent it to Roberto. And Roberto was about to have a shit fit. He was like, who the hell is that?
Who the fuck is that?
I was like, that's my kid. And he was like, oh, okay.
He's a big man now, so you know.
Yeah, very big. Trust me. What up, Bazo? What up, The View with Drew, Samuel Stokes, Jack Laws, K-Dots, Free, Jonathan Majors? Absolutely 100%. We will get into that.
Nice to see y'all.
Zachary.
What the hell was that?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Not like that.
Yeah,
Not
yes,
like that. Not like that. It was
especially-
close. It was close.
What you saying, y'all?
You down south, motherfuckers?
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
We get down like that. Yep.
What up, JG? Tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Oh, you know, you can find me here with Canadian royalty right here, with the Abbott and the Osiris of this shit, Nzo and Mr. Don Juan, aka Black Don't Crack, aka Keeping Real since '65, Roberto,
You know what I'm saying?
doing our thing on the OOC.
Hold on. I noticed mine got a lot shorter, and Roberto's stayed the same. What's going on here, JG? Like, hold on.
JG, you gotta be careful with these intros, man. They get you in trouble.
Yeah, we need to try this again. JG, tell the people where they can find you.
Hold on. Bring it up, sound. Rewind.
Rewind.
All right. Catch you right here Wednesday nights on the OOC with Canadian royalty, right here with the Abbott and the Osiris of this shit, Nzo, aka the man with 1,000 hats, aka you can't fight me, you don't want this, aka try me if you want to, and Mr. Don Juan, aka Mr. Black Don't Crack, aka Keeping It Real since '65, Roberto.
There you go. That's how
There
we
you go.
do it. That's
JG,
better.
you're welcome every time, my brother. Shaolin.
100%. Jason Lee Tucker, what up? The View with Drew, good news. Just shared the stream on my channel. Much appreciated, brother. It's always a pleasure. You know what I mean? This is how we do it over here, guys. It's the OOC. You know, we got some great topics over here. But last night, I gotta say this. I did a little stream, you know, the Director X. I finished that video, but it got to a point where I was ranting and raving, right? Because I went off on Sexy Red. Like, I went off. I'm like, no talented, running around on stream, fucking pregnant with her ass hanging out. I'm like, disrespectful, can't stand her, right? And okay, so I don't know her personally, so for me to say I can't stand her is like, you know what I mean? But to me, she has no fucking talent whatsoever. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I had this over here for a while, and I was like, you know what? I couldn't find it. And then I found it, and I wanted to share this file here because I'm like, why the hell are we promoting Sexy Red when you have this?
I feel like Lakeita's so underrated, bro.
I'm the female goat, that's for certain. Big bag, bitch, I'm in my Kelly and my Birkin. It's the proof, I'm the hardest bitch working. And I made my name in the game without twerking. Thanks, I'm a major deal. Under 21 and had a gangster's grill. That's the only time I remember dealing with the drama. Nikki co-sign, nigga, do we have a problem? I don't think so. Cuban with the links, froze monster. They ain't know this beauty had a beast mode. But game like I came with a cheat code. These hoes clones, so they style getting repo. Left Louis, like been a movie. Call these bitches fans and they mans be the groupie. Listen on the gram, oh man, she a goofy. Money coming fast, this ain't ranch, I got blue cheese. Yeah, pretty bitch and I'm pretty rich. From the mill, got a meal, now my city lit. Shout out wifey, all my jewelry be unlimited, so I'ma need a real rich nigga on some ditty shit. From the city of the bucks, and I got those big boogers in my chain like a snot nose. I'm a real combo, and I know I'm the 1, 2, and 3 and host top 4.
Kill your ass out. You rapping like the Reeds do on my soul. You rapping like the Reeds do.
Bro.
That was nice. That was
Bro. And
That
I'm
was
saying
fire.
that's the talent that's out there. But what we get is Sexy fucking Red. And you know what? I was like, I gave Ice Spice a little bit of a pass. Then I listened to that song and I was like, no. When you compare it to this, there is no fucking way that Sexy Red is selling out fucking concerts. I'm like, how the hell is she selling out? I don't get it, bro. And this is the problem that I have. You have this woman, she was like, yo, I made my fame without twerking, right? That's the type of hip hop that we need, not a pregnant woman on stage with her ass hanging out.
Damn.
It's like when her kid gets older, is that something you want your kids to see? You know what I'm saying, Roberto?
What's that shit I'm hearing, man? Some creepy shit. What's that?
It's JG.
Yo.
I heard some whispering, like creeping me out.
Oh, my wife behind me. My daughter, Nell's got to harass me every few minutes.
Oh,
No.
good. I'm only playing.
So what are your thoughts on the industry, Roberto? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know this pregnant girl you're talking about, but the one you just played is fire, man. Who is she?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is. But wait a minute. I played you Sexy Red, bro.
Old girl industry.
Let me play this
She
again
said
while
she
I find
ugly,
out.
she ain't gotta
We're gonna
twerk
compare
that
it, all right?
ass,
Because
bro.
I'm gonna
That's probably
show
why
you.
she underrated, because she ain't gotta throw her ass, and niggas don't want to click on it, but she really be talking that shit. So.
Here it is.
That was funny.
Here it is. Hold on. Let me put this up here real quick. Shit. Remove. All right. Hold on a second. What's up, guys? I'm gonna get to your comments in a second. I just want to show Roberto the difference. Here, Roberto.
No, I seen enough, yo. I mean, she has a nice back and everything, but to me, that's not music, man.
It's not though. Like it's really not. Like what she's doing is not music. Even Ice Spice is just. It's like no, I can't really deal with. And my son's like, you old, right? And I'm like, it's not being old.
To each their own. If you like it, to each their own, you know. But for me, I think I go across all kinds of genre of music, and I find the shit in everything. And I find there's a lot more shit in rap than any other, because I mean, there's not that much R&B coming out anymore. I don't really know what to listen to. I listen to jazz and shit now. I guess I'm old, but the one few times I listen to rap, it's old school rap, man.
Absolutely, 100%. Because the crap that we're getting now, it's like not even music. What do you think, JG?
Well, you know, it's. I think true hip hop, for the most part, is kind of dying, and it shouldn't. The younger generation comes up, they want to hear exactly
rap.
The younger generation comes up, they want to hear party stuff, they want to dance, twerk to, they don't want to hear lyrical content, right? That's why I'm so thankful with J. Cole's and the Kendrick Lamar's and I hate to say it, Drake, even though he don't write his own stuff, you know. And
the beats are club, they're banging.
The club beats like what's the Uncle Luke. You know what I mean? His lyrics were trash, but his songs were like fire because you could dance to them, right?
Yep.
Facts.
You don't go to the club and
100%.
grind on somebody. You want to hear Uncle Luke. You don't want to hear J. Cole or somebody else. You know what I mean? So that's all to me. Sexy Red is just somebody that you can club dance to, but why she's selling at so many stadiums? Fuck if I know. But like her and Ice Spice, I don't even know she's saying most of the time.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what she said.
What's that song? She's showing her panties. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
like,
my
what is
God,
she
get that
saying?
shit out of here,
I don't
bro.
get it.
Like, and I tried to listen to that and listen to the lyrics just to see if, like, at least she had lyrics. No, a grade school fucking child could have wrote that.
Anybody.
You know what I mean? Anybody. It's just not. It's
Her
not
voice
good.
isn't unique. Her beat, I've heard a million times.
Facts.
I mean, the only thing I see different is I've never seen a pregnant woman twerk. She has a nice back, I said. But if that's what you got to do to sell your records, I don't know. Like most, pregnant women train discreetly. That's what I see.
And Rihanna, right, did the Super Bowl pregnant. But you saw what she wore. You know what I mean? She didn't go out there disrespecting, had her fucking ass hanging out and everything. Well, Super Bowl, of course, right? She wouldn't have wore that either. But at the same time, she pretty much
think she tried to mask it too. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, she looks pregnant. She looks pregnant."
Exactly.
But she tried to hide that shit.
Exactly. Check this out, Roberto. I know you're gonna laugh at this one. Says when an Indian bumps into a black man.
Hey, watch where you going, boy.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
You want to fight?
Yeah, I got that old
Damn.
What the fuck are those they pulled out?
Huh? He pulled out a speed stick for the Indian man.
Okay.
And the Indian man pulled out a fucking Popeye biscuit.
That was fun.
Come on. Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I see our generation can look at that and laugh. This generation wants to look at the negative in that shit and try and fucking push that narrative,
Well, for me, the thing is they both make fun of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what's funny about it. Like, damn, okay. Now, if it's just been one-sided, then I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make fun of each other. Yeah, it's funny.
When I seen it, I was dying and I posted fucking racist shit, but I was laughing because that shit was funny, man. You know what I mean? It was pure joke. He laughed, LOL. Said Killer might still make music.
Killer fire. I like it.
Yeah, he does. He's wicked. He drops knowledge too.
Nadia said ratchet representation, which is exactly what they are kicking on us all the time. And like I said, I just showed that one and she's fire. I want to hear more of that. You know what I mean?
Is Nadia West Indian or have West Indian in there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Some of the terminologies and things she says, it's very West Indian-ish, Ratchet.
She got enough in the cup to be West Indian. I know that.
Ratchet, Unique choice of words.
What do you say, JG? She's not on stream show. She's drinking something in that cup tonight.
She's some in that cup. Okay, ain't no water. Nobody drink water. Nobody down south drink water like that.
I got this other one here that I want to show. Because this chick, oh my Lord, when I heard this, I was like, okay, boy, you got this voice. Watch this.
Okay, Whitney vibes. Who what?
Somebody who loves me.
Yeah.
Somebody to hold me in his arms.
Damn.
I need a man who takes a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls,
What does it do?
my lonely heart calls.
Take it there.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. Oh,
Holy crap!
With somebody who loves me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Signed.
Fire, eh?
Signed.
Fire, eh? Bro, trust me.
Dude.
And Whitney Houston isn't, her songs aren't easy to sing. And
No.
she killed that shit, bro.
The
She
strain of
killed
the
it.
vocal
That's
cord
fire.
on those notes and still be able to still do it, man.
I always said if there was ever a talent that I wanted, it would be singing. You know what I mean? If I could
Mm.
sing, oh yeah, panties dropping constantly, bro. Trust me. Trust me. But with that being said, hold on. Shiftyism said, oh, G Major said, damn. Yeah, exactly, G Major. Shiftyism said, Killer makes sure as heck still makes music. You know the first Black Panther trailer with that banging track? That was hip rap duo RTG. Okay. Um, that is what you sound like if you only eat grass.
Man,
They
the girl had
also
no
sent that
mic,
fire track. Mm-hmm.
no fucking shit to tweak her voice and clear this and that.
Fire.
Damn.
100%. That's a lot of control whenever Mia looks like that. So she did a good job on that. But we're going to get into the topics over here, guys. As you see, we had major things happening today. It was the Jonathan Majors trial. And I was hoping for a little bit more. Really wasn't much going on today, pretty much preliminaries. But I will bring up this article because there was one little major win for Jonathan Majors. So it says Marvel actor Jonathan Major wins fight to keep potentially reputation damaging information hidden from the public ahead of his domestic violence trial. So for those of you that have been following the case, and we've been pretty much following it for a long time since the beginning, um, what they're trying to do is there's this supposedly police report in London where Jonathan Majors actually, I guess, saying assaulted other girlfriends. So they want to bring that out in court. The prosecution wants to bring that out. The defense attorney is trying to block that. So for now, it has been blocked. It says the Manhattan judge ruled Wednesday that potentially reputation damaging information about Marvel actor Jonathan Majors will remain under seal on the eve of his domestic violence trial. A jury is expected to hear opening arguments Thursday regarding the March 25th lover spat in the back of a livery cab in Chinatown that put the movie star's career in jeopardy and left him charged with 6 counts of assault, harassment, and aggravated harassment in the second degree. Now, we've covered it. We've showed many times that there is a lot of evidence that shows that Jonathan Majors didn't actually do what he did. But I'll say when they did start talking about what happened in the taxi, the cab or whatever, I'm like, yeah, that kind of sounds like that could happen, right? So supposedly Jonathan Majors got a text on his phone, and it was from someone, Megan Good. I said it from the start. I know I was the first one to say it was Megan Good. I know that when they first started talking about him and Megan Good going together, I said it was her that texted him in the car, and the text was, "I can't wait to kiss you." Now supposedly she went to grab the phone from his hand, and that's when the scuffle happened. I could see that, you know what I mean? But now she said she was lacerated behind her ear, she broke her finger, and we saw video evidence to show that they didn't do that. But one of the main reasons why I want to talk about this is because y'all remember when Johnny Depp was going through his shit?
Mm-hmm.
Did you follow the trial, GJ? I know Roberto probably didn't follow, but did you follow the trial, JG?
Yeah.
So I didn't follow the trial every inch of the way, but I don't ever remember them going back in Johnny Depp's past to find out if he abused any old girlfriends.
You're
Why
right. I don't think they did. Yeah.
So why is it now when it's Jonathan Majors, it's like, oh well, a black man on trial. It's like, oh, you know what? Let's go in his past and search his past to see what he did. And this is the problem that I've had with every fucking case that had, a lapse of time, 5, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, when nothing is said, and then all of a sudden, 20 years later, it comes out, well, he raped me when back when I was 20 years old, and you 40 now. You know what I mean? So now it's like they don't seem to me like they don't have a strong enough case. So it's like, you know what? Since it's not strong enough, let's go back and interview some of his old girlfriends. And of course, we know, and I'm not saying it's the case all the time, but there are times where you could have a bad relationship with someone and they looking to get back at you sooner or later, especially now that you big, right? Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, we had a relationship. Yeah, Jonathan Major was very abusive to me. He did this. Supposedly, they filed a police report. So why wasn't Jonathan Majors charged when this police report first came out? When it was first reported, why wasn't he charged? Because if they're talking about this like back when he was in school, like acting school and stuff like that, he's not big. Like if it was a valid case, they would have charged his ass. So why is it now that they want to bring up these sealed documents? And to me, the only reason why they want to bring it up is not because it will help their case, but it will tarnish his image a lot more.
Facts. I was thinking the same exact thing because I'm sure the prosecution knew that, okay, we're not going to be able to use this in court, right? But what we can do in public opinion, like you said, tarnish his legacy, tarnish who he is, his name. You see what's going on with Marvel right now with him, right? And so
I agree with
you. Leave them alone, guys. Leave these women alone.
I tell you all the time, man, right? And we've discussed this case a lot, right? We've talked about it a lot. And I've always said that they should have dropped the charges on Jonathan Majors when we seen those videos of her at the club. She was at the club spending using his credit card. You know what I mean, Roberto? She was using his credit card and then went back to his house when he wasn't there. People forget that he's the motherfucker that called the cops, not her.
That's why some of these brothers warn some of these brothers, when you get up there, don't fall for the temptation.
I'm telling you.
Facts. 100%. And the funny thing about it is, I've said this too, right? If you're gonna date, either you're gonna date an actress who has just as much to lose as you do, or because if you go anywhere else, they could be plants, right? And I say this before and I said it again. I watched the Judge Joe video where he actually talked about they tried to get a plant on him. They tried to, set him up for some shit. So if you don't think that they do stuff like that in Hollywood, 100%. And especially with the fact that Jonathan Major was about to be huge. Well, he was getting there, right? He was getting there. He was about to be huge. And all of a sudden, now, they're trying to bring the black man down a bit. Shifty said, RTJ, Run the Jewels, Killer Mike Duo. I got you. Cardi B was twerking while she was pregnant at Coachella, and she scissored Meg at the Grammys while she was pregnant. Really? Well, you see, that's the problem, though. Like, you know what I mean? Have some fucking decency. You know what I mean? We know how we are portrayed in the industry and to people. TV, video, and music is very, what's the word I'm looking for? It can warp your mind. Okay. So, for example, when I was growing up, I used to watch all these shows, about New York and hear stories. And I used to think that just walking down the street in New York, you're going to get shot. no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna get mugged or shot. I was like,
People will walk right over you.
yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, I never want to go to New York, right? Think of the things that they show about Africa. You know what I mean? Every time they show Africa, it's starving kids in fucking deserts, you know what I mean, with no food and no running water in huts. But I promise you, Africa is fucking beautiful. There's this show on Netflix
You got to see
called
the wealth over there.
Yes.
100%. There's a show on Netflix called African and Beautiful or something like that, where it's like a reality show, but a bunch of big African stars, and you know they're in Africa, and you just see the nice cars, the nice buildings, and all kinds of shit. But they don't show you that, right? So if you never see those things, that's your perception of Africa. That's your perception of the States. So now with them showing all this twerking and all this crap on TV, that's people's perception of us. It's disrespectful. It's really disrespectful. A black man is to be feared. A white woman is to believe. That is how they put it. 100%. The judge already has a bias. He questioned the reasoning behind her arrest. So that's another thing, right? And I think we talked about it on the show the last time we talked about Jonathan Majors. Was he filed charges against her? She was arrested, but the prosecution said they're not going to charge her. So they dropped all the charges against her. Can you believe that shit?
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. There's pictures with Jonathan Majors have scratches on his face from the incident. But nope, we're dropping the charges. They said, and I think I have it here somewhere, where they said something about not enough evidence or some crap like that. Hold on, let me see if I can try it. Because I know they talked about it here. So first off, let's go with this one. The jury is expected to hear opening arguments on Thursday, which is tomorrow. I thought opening arguments would have been today, but I guess they had to do the file thing, or let's talk about whether they were going to open that up or not. But the jury is expected to hear opening arguments on Thursday regarding the March 25th lovers splat. Okay, I read that part of. Defense lawyer Priva Cherry filed a motion last month asking the judge to keep the information from the public and press. Mayer's lawyer have argued that if the information comes out, it would taint the jury pool and deprive the Lovecraft star of his right to a fair trial. Judge Michael Gaffney agreed, at least preliminary. So there's a chance that those records could still come out if the court case goes on or whatever, because it says the courtroom would be sealed to the public Thursday while prosecutors and defense lawyers argue whether or not to prejudicial inflammatory information would be introduced at the trial. A few details have emerged about what the shocking revelation could be, but prosecutors have hinted that they intend to introduce at trial the London Metropolitan Police report from September 22nd. So that's the report that they're talking about where, you know, they have, I guess, former girlfriends of Jonathan Majors saying he abused them. Where is it? Anyways, it just goes on to what happened that night. But I know there's one part where I read where it said that she was actually charged, but they're not putting any charges against her. So it seems like Jonathan Majors, and I said this on a post, he's gonna lose.
No kidding, he's gonna lose unless he gets some high octane black lawyer who's gonna make it look exactly how it is. It's a pure and plain simple witch hunt, and those accusations against her have to be brought to the forefront. You got to interview some of her previous boyfriends, see if they're recuperating from any scratches.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if the fucking glass holds water.
Facts, Roberto.
What happened with the judicial system, man?
Facts, Roberto. Nobody's checking into her past, right? To see if maybe, you know.
You don't want to dig up shit because then Her fucking shit doesn't hold any water. We gotta let
Mhm.
this brother go when we almost had him.
Facts.
Don't worry, we'll
100
make his car. We'll make his electric car crash.
100%.
You know, somehow, some way they'll get you if they really want you, man.
Mhm.
There's some stuff that this guy did, because I can't see you not wanting to play a role that they're trying to put on every black man that seems to be making it in the industry.
Mhm.
That a witch hunt would take presidents to this extreme.
Exactly.
Like total disregard of the legal system, biased in your fucking face, full blown.
What up, Danny? You got
What up, D?
you know, reports of her partying, you know what I mean, using her left hand or whatever hand with the finger was broken. She using it like it's nothing. But they want to talk about, oh well, his scratches are due to him or her defending herself. You know what I
Let
mean?
his
Like,
alibi be he was home recuperating, and they watch how fast they show the videos of him up in the club. Oh, you were recuperating, eh, mister? What about this night? Here, 7:40, you know, with a fucking timestamp and everything.
Facts. 100%.
Wherever deemed necessary, Anzo. You know, I'm almost starting to believe that we're in the fuck you phase of life.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing you could do about it. Just witness and move on.
Facts.
You want to cry, blah, blah, blah. Right behind those curtains, they're all saying, shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
You know, that's all they're saying to you guys. You think they're extra in the back? Yes, they have a valid point. They want us to stop these things. How can we go about doing that? That's not happening.
Facts.
They're like,
100%.
blah, 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 shut the fuck up. We're going to do what we want to do because that's how life is now.
And like I said, when Johnny Depp was going through his shit with Amber Heard, nobody looked into his past. Nobody asked his ex-girlfriends that he dated in the past, well, did you abuse him? Because I remember from the case, it was only Amber Heard's family. I think her sister and her brother testified with some crap, right? But
hold
never.
on, can I
Yeah.
interrupt you?
Yeah, go ahead.
In this case, he is the first man to ever beat a case like this. Do you think anyone was going to provide anything or say anything to jeopardize this man's victory? If he isn't on the Mount Everest of all men in a case like this, who is?
Yeah, no, he is.
Nobody has done what Johnny Depp has done. Nobody.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's white, Asian, Hispanic, black. I don't care who he is. He's the man. He's the man.
But hold on. We had someone before him, Roberto.
OJ is a different story. OJ is a different story. I don't put those two in the same boat. We have two living victims, okay? It's a different story here.
You know what's funny? You know, OJ has been on like stream. I think he was on with Nori and them. They have a sports show. OJ was on there with them. And there was another stream that I seen that they had OJ on. And I'm like, wait a minute. OJ's forgiven now? Like people are like putting him on streams now? Really? Okay.
It's the world we live in, Nzo. If he's negative's gonna bring people.
First off, that's not a good idea for your channel, right? I would never do that. 100%. That is not a good idea for your channel. And I also watched. It's a documentary on YouTube where they're talking about OJ and his book "If I Did It." So they do little outskirts of the video of the book, and they show his interview where he's talking about it. And I'm like, bruh.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I thought he was innocent because I was a kid at the time. The whole trial came on.
Yeah.
But when that book came out, I said, "This motherfucker did it." I believe.
I wanted him to get off.
Out writes a book if I did it.
I wanted him to get off only because they wanted him so bad. They broke all kinds of fucking regulations and conditions to try and put this man under. And when they called him out in court, they couldn't answer. You're like, holy fuck, they really are.
Mhm.
So they fucked up regardless if that man was guilty or innocent. But if you ask me, you put the scenario together, I can see him being guilty.
You know what?
For sure.
You know? And like I said, it doesn't matter. You see, some of us are grounded civilly, so it doesn't matter if he's black or if he's white. We don't cheer more for the white guy to be guilty. If you're black and you did it, you're fucking guilty. I don't care.
Facts.
I'm not supporting you because you're black.
Facts.
It doesn't work like that. But it doesn't work like that with every race.
Exactly. Because the comments for this shit on Twitter, they're not that bad because you got a lot of people who understand and think, especially with the Amber Heard stuff now, they're kind of like moving towards the believe all women and you got to start giving evidence and stuff like that now, right? But I just find it's a double standard because the way, and this is the thing too, and I'll probably bring it up, but the way Johnny Depp's case was, you had YouTubers going crazy with videos. Johnny Depp is innocent. Johnny Depp is innocent. Johnny Depp is innocent. Everybody and their mamas did a video on how innocent Johnny Depp was. They ain't doing that for Jonathan Majors.
Johnny Depp played lovable roles.
Exactly.
Johnny Depp is, you know,
He was
it can't be Johnny. Can't be Johnny. No. Can't be.
He was America's heartthrob at one time. Remember that? He been acting for decades. I mean, he has his whole portfolio with him. Then you have young Amber Heard. You've got the fake, the dog shit on the bed incident. You have him recording her doing crazy stuff.
You know who I would
you
bring
couldn't
up?
help but believe him. But this case is different because I think we talked about before in that taxi cab. If you're on your phone and a girl tries to see what's in your phone, what are you gonna do? If you're trying to hide something,
you're talking, guys. I'll be right back.
You're gonna move your phone out the way, or you're gonna push her out the way, right? I believe that happened, but this other stuff,
see,
he needs a Johnny Cochran. That's what he needs.
Yeah, he does need a Johnny Cochran, but Anzo's bringing up Johnny Depp. I would go more along the lines of like Robert Downey Jr. What did this man do again that he was shunned from Hollywood and now all is forgotten?
Was it drugs and alcohol and a lot of stuff?
Yeah, but he did something like really fucked up under the influence. Like everyone was saying his career's over, he's ruined, he can't show his face in Hollywood, and bam, he's Iron Man.
I gotta look that up.
You know?
Was it a DUI or something?
It could be. I really don't know, but I know it was big shit, you know?
What was big shit?
With Robert Downey Jr.
Oh.
What happened to him? You remember back in the day?
Arrested for driving under the influence, where police found he was in a position of heroin, cocaine, crack, and 357 methamphetamine.
They pretty much said his career was finished.
Yeah, because he was a big time alcoholic and drug user, right?
Now, yes, he cleaned himself up, and you know, God bless, and all is good for him. I wish him nothing but the best. But it's funny how faces turn quickly. Like I'm saying, this guy didn't murder the girl. Why are they going about it like if it's murder? Like, why is it fucking? This should be like held in a fucking small claims court.
Well, your number one is the city of New York. First off, you know, it's a big city like that. You got the police involved who've already been under a lot of scrutiny over the years, anyway. Right? It should be a small thing, but I think because of the location.
When they want you, JG.
But that's true too. Yeah.
Because look, one time we got into a scuffle. Those guys started it, but they ran to the cops first. When we showed up at court, they were huddled up with like 8 or 9 cops all looking at us and laughing. Now, how the fuck you feel you're going to win that day in court? Do you know what I mean? And they're all white. We're all black and an Asian.
You know what? You should have wore that dress. If you had worn that dress, this shit never would have happened.
For real. Medea said, you see his finger though? Yeah, I think we've seen pictures of his finger as well, and the bruises on his face.
What,
you
she
know,
bit him?
I don't want to say she bit him, but I know they were scuffling, right? So she probably scratched his hand or did something to his finger or something like that. Just got off, fellas. What's good?
What
Chilling,
up,
man. I
Loki?
sent you guys the link if you want to pop in. It's not a problem. Change the idea of what people saw when they thought too much of cocaine. I meant just got off. I got you. Hit the like button. That's correct, guys. Hit that like button. So I'm just like, I hope he gets off, but it seems to me like even if he gets off, his career is tarnished. It's all they're always going to talk about what the fuck he did or allegedly did, and that's gonna be conversation because we got and we're gonna get into that because we're talking about double standards and shit. But you have people like, and I know Roberta will know, maybe JG, Malika Andrews, right? She does
Mhm.
stuff on the NBA, but supposedly she's always disrespecting like the black NBAs. Like when there's an athlete that oh well he did this in his past and he did that in his past, and then when this Josh Giddey stuff happened, she was quiet. So that's the next topic we're gonna get into. But
Who's that? The pedophile?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I know Roberto will have a few to say on that one because I got a post too that's going to show something as well. But at the same time, like I said, we and that's what Chill is doing, right? And you know, I've been doing it too since the started. I've been on my stream. You know, we come on OSC, we talk about it all the time. But we got to send light to the situation that's going on and support. You know what I mean? Because he's not guilty, right? But they're gonna charge him. He's gonna be guilty.
Mm.
He said, "Nah, I don't know how because he clearly innocent, but you're right, double standards." Yeah, he is innocent, and he's gonna he's gonna get found guilty. Watch, guys, I'm telling you. And it's not even like he could spend a year in jail, which he won't, but it's a misdemeanor case, right? So to have his career ended over a fucking misdemeanor like that, because his career is pretty much going to be over unless Tyler Perry decides to put him in some movie. But other than that, like Marvel's gonna cut ties with him. You know what I mean? And it's just a shame. That is crazy. Yeah. So this is where the double standard two comes in, right? Because if you guys haven't known, in the NBA, Josh Giddey is having some serious issues right now, right? There are claims and pictures of him with an underage girl, right? And this underage girl, thanks for the balloons. Don't know how that happens, but thank you for that. I guess it's the light button, right? I know everyone's like, "What the fuck did I just see there?"
Hey,
Right?
that
So she's actually been on like supposedly Twitter posts talking about she slept with Kitty. All right. NBA is doing their investigation. But here's where the double standard is. When John Morant, right, was shown on a live stream with a gun, he got suspended for 30 days.
30 games.
Josh, 30 games.
Mhm.
Yeah, not 30 days. 30 games. Giddy is pretty much, you know, like had sex with a minor, and he's still playing. And he is still playing. Now, I'm sorry, but I think his allegation on live stream with a gun to the point where he could have just said, "Oh, the gun was fake. It was a toy gun. It wasn't real." But Josh Giddey is the one that gets to play. And here's the latest
Yo,
update that I found on this. I put it on
someone brought
Twitter.
up
Hold on,
something
Roberta.
even more crazy.
So that's the girl, and we'll just bring that up. But it says the investigation into Josh Giddey regarding allegations of an appropriate relationship with a minor has encountered difficulties. The alleged teenage girl and her family are refusing to cooperate with authorities.
Mm.
Does that surprise you?
Look what they suspended Kyrie Irving for. Somebody had mentioned that on something I saw. I'm like,
Facts.
for a link for a website.
Facts. Facts to anti-Semitic video.
That they claim is anti-Semitic. Not that it is. They claim.
100%. And look at this. You see, I love the NBA, but I love football more. And these are the things that when you really sit down and think about it, you're like, man, we are just products. That is it. Because they can suspend your ass for posting shit that may not go against the narrative. But oh no, sleeping with a minor is okay.
Blatant double standard. Blatant.
The commissioner should have came in and suspended this guy right away.
While under investigation.
While under investigation,
exactly, 100%. Because what if he's found guilty? What if they find? Well, I think 100% she is a minor. I think he did it, and I think this is the cover up. And the fact that the parents do not want to get involved or not cooperating is because they were paid off.
Yep.
But is it not illegal to post an image of a minor?
I think it's the minor that was posting the images, though.
Yeah. I think it's state by state basis. I'm not sure.
Right. And I think she was posting the images with Giddy on her account, right?
I'm talking this image we're looking at now. I don't see him in it.
Of her?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think whoever proposed
it's a little different in Canada, because in Canada there's no way her picture would be seen here.
Yeah,
no way.
I feel what you're saying.
They don't even show adult criminals on the fucking TV unless there's some terrorism or something.
No, you're right. But I think because maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because it's her that posted and it's public already. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Everybody knows
that girl's life will be fucking ruined.
Donnie said, "Sounds like R. Kelly-ish."
That's why the parents probably don't want to go forward with it, because her life will be ruined. She'll be harassed forever as the girl who slept with the NBA guy.
I don't think
she'll make money.
Pay it off. I don't think she'll care.
She'll make money, but I mean the taunting. Oh, you can't control that shit.
Yeah, but who's gonna taunt her, right? Because all her friends.
You see the world we live in, Nzo?
No, I know.
There's fucking horrible people out there, man.
Yeah,
kill yourself. You know these fucking crazy people.
I think more people will be against him than her. You know what
I
mean?
We'll see.
In Alabama, the age of consent is 14.
I think it's 16, I believe, in Oklahoma City.
But like it or not,
I
got you. But like it or not, the companies that run the apps we use to post are run at the Fed level. Okay. Did she get the shower?
What? Is this the Road of Wisdom writing this stuff?
Yeah, I know.
Father Danny? What the hell, yo?
But you see, here's Danny with the black hate. You know what I mean? It's like, R. Kelly-ish, and did she piano? You know what I mean? Just disrespecting R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Not a word about Josh Giddey, but R. Kelly. I get it, Danny. It's okay. We understand, brother.
That's how we keep struggling. That's how we struggle.
You said I'm gathering facts. I got you. He said up to the team to suspend players off court, not NBA. Actually, that's not necessarily true, because it was the NBA that suspended Kyrie Irving. It wasn't his team. It was the NBA that did that. You know what I mean? So the NBA can step in. Huh?
I believe his team did suspend him as well, but there was a whole different matter.
Usually
Maybe
the
it
team
was a team.
suspends them to keep the NBA.
For him not playing because he had some stupidities, he didn't believe in something, and they started finding him.
Usually the team suspends them to keep the
Okay,
NBA.
so maybe
off
it
their
was the
backs.
team. I don't know.
So I think with John Moran, I think
That
the team
too.
suspended him first. Then the
Really?
NBA came in. I think. Could be wrong.
Yeah, because the
I'm not sure.
commissioner
I'd have
was
to
like
check that.
lax on
But that's the
fucking the
thing, though.
John
Like,
Morant thing. I find.
Because he didn't do anything illegal, right? Yeah, but
no,
you can't.
actually, it was the NBA. No, yeah, no. It was the NBA
With
because
John
the NBA
Morant?
is the one that gave him the 30-game suspension. It was the
No, I
NBA.
mean before that,
Yeah,
he was suspended
yeah, it
before
was the
that.
NBA to send.
No,
I'm talking about
the
before
first
that.
suspension.
I
Yeah,
think the
the
team
first
suspended
time.
the first time.
The first time was the team. Yes,
Yeah.
the first time was the team, and then the
Okay.
second time was the NBA. Bruh, it's white privilege. Why you all acting shocked? You know, it's not being shocked though, Danny. It's like, when's it gonna stop? Like it's blatant in our face. You know what I mean? And like I said earlier, because we talk about me and Danny watched the Dreamers Pro. I don't know if you guys watch him too. Great channel on sports stuff. But he did a video where he was talking about Malik Andrews. And Malik Andrews went at um Ime Udoka, and there was another NBA player that actually died, right? And then she brought up the fact that he was charged for something, but didn't really mention that he got off. You know what I mean? But she had to put it in there. But when Josh Giddey shit came out, she was quiet. So a lot of guys, Stephen A. Smith, um, kind of said something, but he was kind of quiet for a bit too. But Dreamer Pro, he was like, "Why are these guys so quiet? Like you're so quick to jump at, a black man. You're so quick to call Kyrie names. You're so quick to do all of this. But why are you not doing this now when this is one of the most serious situations that the NBA is really dealing with? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just weird to me.
Especially some of this magnitude, like underage and statutory, well, presumably statutory rape.
hmm
Since she's underage, that's bigger than. It's a shame when carrying a gun while not on NBA premises is a bigger deal than this right here.
Facts, 100%. And again, like, okay, yeah, John Morant was warned, right? He was warned. Now, if you watch that second video, it's like the guy turns his phone and John Morant has the gun in his hand for 2 seconds, pulls it down. Too late, you're busted. I get it. They warned you, right? You got your 30-game suspension. Has anybody ever like decided to say, you know what, maybe we should put Giddy on suspension until this investigation is taken care of?
I
Or
would.
Or maybe the NBA is the one that's paying off the family, and they know that it's not going to go anywhere because the family is not cooperating with the investigation. So, okay, let's play it. Let's let him play. It's okay. And he's not even the face of the NBA. I don't understand. Like, he's good, but John Morant is better.
Facts. I mean, plus,
John Morant
if you
was
walk
the
down the
NBA.
city
Yeah,
of Memphis,
absolutely.
everybody's got a gun. Everybody's got a gun. So I don't blame him for walking around with a gun. I just don't blame him.
Yeah, that's your American shit. You know what I mean? You guys and you fucking guns, man. Guns, 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 guns. You know what I mean? You can't take away my guns from me, guys. No, 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 no. Like, So, yes, you're correct, though. If America is so lax with guns and John Morant is a huge NBA star that's making millions of dollars, if it's legal, why is he not allowed to carry his gun?
Because he's putting up gang signals at the same time.
Yeah, I guess, but he ain't sleeping with 16-year-olds,
As far as we know,
as far as we know, right? And plus, not to mention, I think now that this has come out, people started to bring out the Karl Malone shit that happened with him, right?
Yeah.
And that's being brought out there too again. So it's like, okay, so you have a white man who's being accused of this, but it's like, don't forget, Karl Malone did it, guys. You know what I mean? Like they need to bring out a black guy to be like, hey guys, Karl Malone did it too. It's just ridiculous the way, and that's why it goes back to Jonathan Majors. It goes back to all of this comes full circle. Like Danny said, it's white privilege, and they will get away with murder while we are murdered. Mazel said it's like the lacrosse player that rapes the girl behind the dumpster and got off with no jail because the judge said he looked like him back in the day. That's crazy. I
Wow.
think Shannon will jump on it or Charles and Shaq. Shannon gave Brett the business. And that's another thing too, right? Even the Brett Favre stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Just put
Malik
to sleep.
Anderson. Exactly. Exactly. Like this guy, what did he do? He stole from like
He
people
stole
that
money that is for the fucking poor.
exactly, exactly. And not only did he do that, he actually tried to sue Shannon Sharp because Shannon Sharp went onto the show and said a lot of shit about him. And of course, what happened? Case got dismissed. You know what I mean? It got dismissed. So even with that, crickets. But John Morant gets suspended. They're bringing up Karl Malone's name, and now Josh Gideon is getting away with it as well. It's just like to keep feeding it to you. We're all just going to eat it. M Town Maine. That's
Whoa, whoa,
maybe
whoa. Yeah, let me
possible.
tell you, let me teach you how to say it. So,
Go
M
ahead.
Town, man. M Town, man.
There you go.
You said it like it's a street name. You said M Town,
M-Town,
man.
Maine.
M Town, man.
We're Canadian, yo.
You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting it to. I wouldn't know. I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't even know what he was saying. I'm like, okay,
Talk
I'm
about
gonna
Memphis.
pass on
That's
to
what
the
he's
next
talking.
one.
Yo.
Yeah,
Type up some patois and have JG read it.
Hell
I bet
no.
he sounds the same way.
Hell no.
What
I went to
you
Jamaica
take?
that
What
time.
you take from me, man?
I went to Jamaica that time. The bus driver was saying shit. I don't know what he was talking about. Fear of my life when I ride on those buses.
that may be possible about the NBA. They do not want to bring negative publicity to their brand.
It's already there. It's already there, yo. We've seen a
NBA
double
still has
standard. We've seen this double standard. We didn't need this to happen to see a double standard.
facts. NBA still has women beaters still playing
True.
because the NBA is a business and business have rules that may not coincide with state laws. Yeah, I guess, but I mean, yeah, it depends. I'm not exactly. Yeah. The OJ effect. Favre said, "Give me some OJ juice." Well, he tried, but he lost it. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I just find it's fucking ridiculous, and I think that this guy should not be playing in the NBA. It's surprisingly, and this is the thing, and this is what I say. Like, if you're making baskets, if you're an actor, I say more sports than acting, right? But if you're making baskets, if you're kicking the football or catching it or running with it, you kind of get a pass for certain things. You know what I mean? Like you kind of get a pass, and it's fucking crazy. It's crazy, man. I don't know what to say, man. I think NBA needs to do something about this for sure. So do you guys watch all that back end shit they post? That was too much. What back end shit? I don't know what you're talking about. Danny said he agrees. You know what? I don't know. I don't. I'll try and send you the link, Dan, if you want to come in. But I know you like always like too late or depending on the topic. So, but since you're in the chat, I would like to hear your thoughts on it. You might not want to stay for the next topic, though. But you come in and definitely, I want to hear what you have to say about Josh Giddey because, especially you being an officer of the law. Like, usually when you have allegations like this, like, work doesn't even want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like, with a regular guy, you're losing your job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that this guy still has his job going on, it's crazy. Anything else, JG?
Uh, eh, I mean, you're a millionaire, beyond a millionaire. All these women walking around, you have to get an underage girl.
Facts.
I just don't get it.
Facts.
And I don't know. Maybe she look older than her age at the time. I don't know. But I mean,
That's what I was gonna say. I didn't want to sound like, oh, look at this guy, you know, these but sometimes these young girls look a lot older than they are.
Mhm.
So maybe at first he didn't know, but once it comes out that she is and everybody is talking about it, bro, you know what I mean? Like, what now? Like, and he hasn't said a comment. He hasn't said anything about it. Now, I'm sure it's the lawyers telling him not to
Yeah.
say anything. What's up, Danny? What's going on?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
What's up, Dan?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
What's up, Danny?
Get in from work, bro.
Cool. What are your thoughts?
I don't think it's fair. There's a blatant double standard. I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, that's where we live in now. And unfortunately, it looks like he may be, but the golden rule is innocent to proven guilty. But we live in a world now where you're guilty and you got to prove yourself innocent.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been following the story, but maybe he should be put on suspension with pay if they don't have any concrete evidence. But if it looks like a duck and quacking like a duck, then he definitely should be suspended until there is clarification one way or the other. But I think if the parents aren't really pushing it and they don't want to prosecute and they want to pay off, then the NBA is going to do that, because even though this stink is out here, it's not something it's not a lasting stink. And I think if they can try and go ahead and get it past them, that's what they're going to do, because at the end of the day, the NBA is a brand and they're trying to, if they can hide something under the rug, I think they'll do it.
It's funny you said that because you're right. And we talked about the parents not cooperating, right? But if they find out legally that she is underage, do they need the parents to cooperate?
A solicitor or a DA can push the charge if they want to, but I know here where I work at, like if the victim is not cooperative, a lot of times it's really, really hard to prosecute, because you don't want to make a victim a hostile witness. That's not a good look. And if they're very adamant about not doing it, then sometimes it depends on the aggressiveness of the DA or the solicitor or whoever's prosecuting the case. If it's a slam dunk and they think they can get it, and then the victim is cooperating, yeah. But if the victim is like, no, I don't want to do it, and the parents not want to do it, then they really don't. They can still do it, but it may not be as a strong case.
So that's crazy, though, right? Because
what you're gonna have as a witness, if the witness don't want to testify, and then the suspect, you don't have to. I mean, you can remain silent. So if he ain't got nobody to testify, then what kind of case you gonna present? I mean, you can win a case off of circumstantial evidence, but it's really, really hard.
So, and you said you weren't following the case. So from what I'm hearing is that she was actually posting things saying that she slept with him, right? So she was posting that on her Twitter account and stuff like that. Is that enough evidence?
But did he post it, or did he respond to it?
I don't know if he responded to it, but she
because the general rule is about, let's say, we're here in South Carolina, and like I think JG said, it may be different from state to state. But say, for instance, I'm accused of stealing something from Roberto's house. I'm just going to use me and Roberto. And then Roberto said, Danny did it. And I said, well, I didn't do it. Put me on a lie detector test. Put me on a polygraph. Generally, if I pass a polygraph, they stop the case. But then if I fail a polygraph, that gives them, they can't use my failure in the polygraph, because it don't really say test fail. It'd be like deception shown. That's just a a tool that you can go, okay, he set one polygraph, so let's keep digging. If you dig something, maybe you find something. But most times, if you go on the polygraph and you pass it, most times they stop the case. So if I didn't do it, and if I was him, I'd like, give me that polygraph. Let's go ahead and squash this right now.
I got you. Well, I know there's pictures, like she has pictures with him and his shirt is off and stuff like that. So that seems like it's incriminating to me.
Yeah, man. It's like, what's the song Shaggy say? It wasn't me.
I got you. Hey, I got you.
Like
that's my motto. You know what I mean? It wasn't me.
She did some AI shit. That wasn't me. Better get a tattoo quick.
Was this something that was recent or something from his past?
Recent.
Wow. Yeah. It's like an NBA.
Yeah, it happened like in the last. Yeah, it happened in like 2 weeks ago, Roberto, or a week ago.
That is crazy to me.
It happened last week, no?
Yeah.
You in the NBA, you probably got Instagram type women chasing you. That's
Fact.
Crazy.
Fact. It makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. But I'm glad you're here for this one, Danny, because we're gonna get into another topic. No. We're gonna get into another topic. Me and Roberto were discussing backstage, and since you're here to back up JG,
I know what it is.
What is it?
But a guy gets stabbed in prison.
Oh, no. I was gonna skip that one.
Thank you.
We'll talk about that another time. But the reason why I wanted to bring that up is because the Twitter stuff is unbelievable. People are still saying that George Floyd wasn't murdered. Wasn't murdered. George Floyd was on drugs, and George Floyd, free this cop and this and that. Yeah, and I ended up finding, I think, they want him free.
Did they not do a?
And I found this video. I think. Go ahead.
Did they not do an autopsy on him?
Yes.
And there were certain things that indicated that it was not
based
on what I've seen, if there is no reason.
Yeah,
if they had that guy in the back of the car, pull him back out and do that. There is no reason in the world. The key goal, when you got somebody on there that you're trying to arrest, they're being belligerent or being difficult, whatever. Once you get them in that car, in that cage car, you get out of there. You don't take them back out. That's crazy. So that alone made me be like, something ain't right. Something is not right. That's my opinion on that.
100%. And Cole sent me a video, right, of the trial, and pretty much in the trial, they're talking about exactly what killed him, and then they're asking about, well, if he was on drugs or if it was a drug thing, wouldn't he have had gotten to a coma and this and that? And pretty much they break it down what would have happened if he actually died from an overdose. And people still look at that and say, you know what? He still did it. He still did it. It's crazy. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find the video here that we had. But it was about the differences between Canadians and Americans. And the reason why we had it, because I sent him a video.
Black Canadians, Black Americans. Be more specific.
Okay.
I want to hear this bull crap here.
Why, Danny?
I know you coming up with some bull, but let's go ahead and pull out these glaring differences.
Wow. Okay. So first off, I got to bring up this video here. Ah, shit, I wanted to show something too. I'll show it later towards the end, but where's the video? I know I sent it to you, right, Roberto?
What, the joke thing there?
Yeah. The blue cheese.
Okay, hold on. Where did I see it?
I got it.
It was Instagram, bro.
Yeah. I thought I had. Okay, yeah, I got it. Let's see. If I can pull it up. All right. Here's the video. Remove this. Oh, wrong one. Boy, I feel like a rookie tonight. And what's up, everybody that came in to pop in? Basel said if she's 18 in Quebec, she's mature, but in the United States, she's a teen. I think it depends on where in the States because
That ain't true. You're
18, you're an adult anyway.
You're an adult, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you can't drink until you're 21, though. Right? In America?
There are some ways around that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to encourage the younger audience to do it. But
Wow.
That's the legal age.
But that's not the age I got it. Because to be honest with you, it's 18 here. But I think, yeah, we all started before we were 18. That's for sure. All right, so let me bring this up here.
One of those guys that carries your own hot sauce around. Would you be that? You know those people?
I'm not that black.
We don't even have hot sauce on tables normally here. Like it's literally salt, pepper. That's it. Like hot sauce is like, I think we have some in the back, and a guy's got to go and he dusts something off.
You know what's crazy about hot sauce at a restaurant? If it's already on the table, I'll use it, but I won't ask for it. I don't want you to think that I like hot sauce.
You lying?
But it's unnecessary, but it's just hot sauce. Everybody likes hot sauce. But in my head, I'm like, they're watching you. They're watching you enjoy that. Even right now, eating this chicken on camera. Do you understand the risk I'm taking right now? Eating chicken on camera with you.
People like chicken. Why can't two black men have chicken?
I'm doing it because it's in Canada. No one in America is going to see this for a month or two.
So you think if you ask for hot sauce in a restaurant, that server goes back and that somehow sets black people back?
The server texts the Klan.
Wow.
What the hell is he talking
about? Who's this person?
You don't know this guy?
No blue cheese.
No, we're not a blue cheese country at all. Not. I mean, we do it on like salads and different things.
Yeah, but like chicken wing, blue cheese, y'all don't.
I think some people do, but we put those people in the woods.
So
wow.
Hold on.
Wow.
I didn't know blue cheese wasn't a thing in Canada. I love blue cheese. You guys
isn't that the shit we dip our salad in when we ordered wings?
But that's yes.
Yeah.
That's delicious. That and ranch.
Yeah, we have that.
Yeah, and I love blue cheese. What JG, you like blue cheese?
Hell yeah, hot wings. Shoot.
So,
that's right.
It goes perfect with wings. I didn't understand that either.
That's right.
Okay,
see,
so
there ain't no difference. Look at that. We all four agree.
Hold on, here's the difference though. And you guys remember Undercover Brother?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that mayonnaise stuff? That ain't
yes, the mayonnaise. Black people don't like mayonnaise over there in the States?
I ain't crazy about it like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I eat it on my sub sandwiches. So yeah,
I get. You guys don't eat mayonnaise sandwiches?
I used to eat mayonnaise and bacon sandwiches.
I got a light when I go to a sub. I get light sub and mustard. I mean, light mayonnaise and mustard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, do you put mayonnaise on your hamburgers?
I mean, like ketchup and mustard.
You see?
I do.
Mayo and mustard?
Yeah.
Ketchup and mustard. I put ketchup.
Okay, ketchup and mustard, but I heard you say something about mayo and mustard. I'm like,
that was
JG.
I don't put mayonnaise.
JG, you put mayo and mustard together?
Yeah, on a sub sandwich or something. Not on everything.
Okay.
Yeah, like on a sub. Like if y'all got a Subway over there?
Yeah.
We get a Subway club. They ask, what do you want? I usually get lettuce, tomato, cucumber, light mayo, light mustard.
You see?
I put some ghost pepper.
But I don't use mayo when I go to Subway. I'll use Southwest sauce.
Yeah, Southwest.
I get that. Well, if I get a steak, I will, but I don't think the Southwest tastes good on turkey and.
Oh yes, it does. Southwest does taste good on turkey. I put Southwest.
Depends on the sub.
I put Southwest and hot sauce.
And I don't know if you consider this mayonnaise, but the thing I eat is Miracle Whip.
Yeah, fire.
That's not mayonnaise.
Like the commercial, a sandwich is a sandwich out Miracle Whip. That is
Miracle Whip is like margarine to butter.
Yeah, for real though.
I like that analogy right there.
I think it is.
He's right though.
Well,
Like
well,
I don't.
Miracle Whip is the butter then, because I don't like regular
No,
mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip is the margarine.
No.
Yes. We don't know what the fuck Miracle Whip is.
It's delicious. That's what it is.
At least we know mayonnaise is eggs, butter, whipped together.
Yeah.
Miracle Whip is
delicious.
Yeah, okay, Danny. That's the difference between Americans and Canadians.
It's delicious.
You see, there's a lot of food that can't cross our border that you guys have.
Yeah, y'all can keep them curds.
And they're finding out now that a lot of your food is fucking poison, yo. Especially your cereals. They're banned all over the world, but yet you guys keep serving them and buying them. I refuse to buy those cereals now. Anything from Post or whatever them companies are called that make the shredded wheats and all them things. I don't fucking touch them, yo.
Wait, am I missing something? What's going on with the cereals?
Yeah, tell me something I missed because I eat the hell out of Frosted Flakes.
In them or something.
The ones that come from is it crap? Who makes the cereals? Post? Are they the big company?
I believe they are a big company.
Only kind of cornflakes I eat is Frosted Flakes. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. They're from that monster company, man. All their cereals. There's videos all over the place saying don't eat that shit. There's an ingredient in there that's causing all this fucking crazy cancer.
Wow.
Really?
Because cancer's always been around. But it's like almost everybody's going to get it now. That's what it feels like.
On steroids now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous. So I don't think it's the poke. I think it's the food, man.
I think it's all this. Yeah, I think it's all this doggone chemicals they grow these cows faster, chickens faster. It's crazy. You should see the chicken trucks where I live at. These chickens are so big they can't stand up in their cage.
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't like. Like if I go to a place and they give me these chicken wings or chicken legs that are huge, I don't like them. I don't like them.
I mainly like the flats. I don't hardly eat the drumstick part of wings. I mainly
the flats.
I like the flats too, but I remember I used to call this dude, right? And he used to bring me chicken wings, like he used a bag, sell fresh food and stuff like that. So the first time I said, yeah, bring me some chicken wings. He brought me some chicken wings and they were like this big, man. Like just the flat alone was like this big.
Wow,
and I was
that's
like,
a turkey wing look like.
It looked like turkey, yeah. It looked like a turkey. I'm like, I'm not eating this, bro. Like, I'm like, he's like, oh no, a lot of people like the big ones. I said, no, you have small ones. He's like, yeah. I said, always bring me the small ones.
Because the people they think it's bigger is always better. You get more for your money, but no, that ain't always true.
Because
I'm not a fan of the big ones either.
We used to go to the US to buy turkeys for Thanksgiving. And a ham for Christmas. That should have feed you for months.
I'm here to tell you the hams now is going through the roof. A picnic ham is like $75 now over here.
What?
Oh my God.
Holy shit. I'm inviting 4 or 5 families over. We're all chipping in. You get 2 slices each.
It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Like food is crazy now.
Yeah.
The only thing over here that's kind of going down now. Like I got gas today and I filled my car up. And it was like $24. I was like, "Whew, thank you, Lord."
I heard the gas prices were going back down. I heard that.
Yeah. For me, the only thing that feels like it's going down is my salary because it's doing less and less for me.
I feel you. She said I put mayo and mustard on my burgers, but on different sides of the bun. Mustard touches the meat, mayo touches the cheese and veggies. Really?
True. You got a point there, Shifty. Because look at Burger King. They put mayo and mustard.
I don't
and
like
ketchup.
Burger King because they have put too much. It'd be wet. I can't stand a wet burger.
Yeah, me neither.
You know me, Nzo, extra mayo.
Yeah, I know. No pickles, extra.
I want to surf my bun on that meat, man. Just slide it.
Wow. There's too much. There's too much.
Whopper with cheese, no pickles, extra mayo. Yeah, that's
right, Joe.
Invented in my brain because of Roberto. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker has pickles. Go back.
Yeah.
I'll say
I hate the Big Mac. It's too much bread.
Really?
I like it better now than I used to.
No,
and
no.
I like the quarter pounders now are so salty. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I had one last night. I was like, nah, never again. I'm done.
Nothing's the same at MTD's. I'm sorry, nothing is the same anymore.
Yeah, they even stopped cooking the fries as long. The fries are like, bro, y'all had the best fries on the planet. Why y'all messing with that?
Bro, 100%. And I, sometimes at lunchtime I'll go out and there's nothing to eat. McDonald's right across the street, and I'll go eat it. But I remember back in the day, like when you got a Big Mac, it was a Big Mac.
Yes.
Now a Big
You're like,
Mac
I could have killed 2 of those bad boys, You know
what I mean? Now it looks like a cheeseburger just on top of each other. That's
you seen that double Big Mac?
Yeah.
Oh shit's dry as hell.
Double Big Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it super dry.
You'd be like, oh my God.
Hold on. But you can get the double Big Mac and then add extra patties on top of it too. So you can have 6, yes.
That's too damn much. That is too much.
Bro, I remember we worked at this place and they had this burger. And I kept trying to find out the name of the place so I could show you guys a picture of the burger. But it had like, let's say Harvey kind of patty. Well, you guys don't know Harvey, but Arby's. Let's say Arby's kind of patty.
Arby's is fucking roast beef.
Arby's is awesome here. Awesome.
Okay, so not Arby's.
In town.
Let's say Wendy's. All right, you know how thick a Wendy's patty is, right?
Yeah.
You get
they
that?
They got the square patties over here.
Yeah, the same here.
Yeah. This burger had 8 of those patties on it. And some dude brought it for lunch. It was a challenge. They said, we'll give you $50 if you can eat this burger. I mean, this thing was huge. It was like that off of his plate. He had to cut it with a knife. To his credit, he ate it though. But man, that's too much.
What did they give him for that?
$50.
Man.
$50. Mike said mayo on French fries is against the laws of nature.
Man, I don't know how anybody does
that. Is true. That is so true, Mike.
No, it's not.
Mayonnaise on fries?
That's you don't understand. Supposedly, until you've tried it, Danny, I'm not really a fan, but I heard it's to die for.
I would tell you what.
We got ketchup and mustard on fries. That's about it.
There's a place called Freddy's. I don't know, Danny. I don't know if you guys have it up there.
I heard. We got one.
Did you say mustard on French fries?
Yes, sir.
What I was saying.
What the fuck is that?
We said I thought.
You see what I'm talking about, Canada? Hold on, JG. Do you put mustard on your fries too?
Fucking no, I don't.
Okay, I just gotta check. That's a Danny thing, not a US thing.
Ask the chat. I bet somebody else put mustard and ketchup on their French fries. It's delicious, bro.
Chat. You put mustard on your French fries? Let us know.
But this is a place called Freddy's. They got this special sauce, right? And it's basically ketchup and mayonnaise together.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
They sell that up here.
Yeah.
They sell a pre-mixed bottle like Heinz. They sell a pre-mixed bottle like you guys have 400 flavors of soda pop. and what's the other thing Danny showed us that he has flavors? I'm like, what the fuck?
Oreos.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oreos got about, I guarantee they got about 40 different flavors. I guarantee you.
I think we got 2 here.
And gingerbread is the best. Woo!
And Nzo, you know they don't have ketchup chips.
Yeah, I know that. I know. Yeah.
I never heard of that before.
Ketchup. Oh shit! Look how different we are, yo. You guys have dill pickle chips?
You mean like barbecue chips? I heard of that.
No, that's barbecue. There's
but
barbecue, ketchup.
We have ketchup flavor.
We have salt and vinegar.
You got salt and vinegar. That's stable there.
You have pickle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dill pickle.
Why don't they have ketchup? I'm telling you, if we brought you ketchup chips, you'd be telling us to ship you some down, man.
Wow.
Fact. And it's funny.
They're sweet.
They're better than the salt and vinegar because salt and vinegar. Well, it depends on the brand.
Salt and vinegar are kind of bitter. Ketchup is sweet.
Lay's salt and vinegar.
Yeah, that's the bomb.
Point.
Facts, bro.
But Tom is.
Which one, Danny?
Tom's.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think we
Tom's. Yeah.
Tom's is
I
too
don't think we
salty.
have. I don't think we have Tom's.
And
You
Ruffles,
see,
Ruffles is the perfect chip.
I don't like
Fact,
Ruffles.
yes.
you
But
know what?
Lay's
And
better.
that's where me and Donnie are different because if I got regular chips, they gotta be salty. Like I love them when they're salty. If they're not salty enough, I don't want them.
Yeah, that's why I get the salt and vinegar because man, that's delicious.
Yeah, I like salt and vinegar.
They got this one. It's like
So I know you like Lay's ketchup, but they never tried it before.
Crazy, I know.
Lay's ketchup chips.
Oh my god!
I can't
Honestly,
believe
I love Lay's barbecue, but when I'm up
Me
there
too.
buying them, I'm looking at them too, saying which one.
They had a contest here about 3 years ago to name a different flavor, come up with a different flavor. Lay's, I don't know if it did up in Canada, but man, they had all kind of crazy different flavor Lay's coming out like every week.
Yeah, we had barbecue chicken, poutine.
Yeah.
We had all these ridiculous flavors. If I want a poutine, I'm buying a poutine.
I've never seen them before. Ketchup.
Oh man!
You know what? I've probably seen them, but didn't even try to look at them because
You guys don't have them. They're not sold in the U.S.
No. Yeah.
You know what they look like? They look like the it's called Southern Heat Lay's. You remember? You know that, JG?
But those are hot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I do. Yep.
I mean, it's the same color bag.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
bag
sure
would be called Southern Heat or something like that.
They're salty sweet.
Yeah, those are not like.
It might be the same thing, but different names.
Well, I don't know because you said yours
But the Southern Heat is sweet and it got a little kick at the end.
There's no kick on these.
Yeah,
okay.
like no kick whatsoever.
But spicy ketchup would be a sick chip, no?
Yeah, it would. But you see, that's the difference. Like I said, and we talked about this earlier with the goat and the gator, right? We showed the video on there, and I was like, man, I ain't never eaten no
I can
gator.
tell you this, and I believe this to the core of my soul. If the four of us got hungry enough, we'd eat a damn goat or a gator. I know if I get hungry enough, and my stomach start growling, and I ain't had nothing for about 2 or 3 weeks, I'll eat the heck out of that goat. I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
Well, it'll be just like Anzo said. Don't fucking tell me it's a gator because I will hold off longer. Trust me.
Man,
you tell me that's some filet mignon, I'll try it.
You cook that gator, that thing start sitting off, and you ain't had nothing to eat about 2
Don't
weeks.
tell me it's gator.
Me neither. And you know, I have
There's something wrong with me, Danny. I won't lie.
No, me too. Because I have like this gag reflex, right?
Yeah,
So if
I have a
try
texture reflex.
I have
if
that. I have that for oatmeal. I can't.
Really? Yeah, I can't swallow it. I'll just be like, you know
Chewing
what I
it
mean?
forever.
Yeah.
Chewing it. It'll be dissolving in the corner of my mouth. I refuse. My throat will refuse to swallow it. You don't know how I struggle with sushi.
Y'all got those chips called Munchos over there?
Yeah, we have them.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, this is a true story. Me and my wife, I took her. You know, we went fishing. She didn't like Munchos. She liked Munchos. So when I go fishing, man, I'm like, look, you better pack a lunch. I ain't coming back in for about 4 or 5 hours. Man, her stomach started growling. And I cracked the Munchos bag. Man, her hand was in the bag more than me and my wife was in the bag. I thought you didn't like this Munchos. I'm hungry. So that's 4 or 5 hours. You imagine 4 or 5 weeks, man. You be fighting over that goat and that gator.
Hey, I can relate to that, Donnie, and I know Roberto can relate. When you smoking and high, you eat a fucking saltine cracker, and that is the best cracker you ever had, bro.
You be looking at it, examining it, man. What they got in this, man? God, it's salt.
My crackers don't taste like this. Yo, I'm telling you, I always come home and we make craft dinner and say, "Why this shit don't taste like at Benny's house, man?" Because when we're at Benny's house, we're so fucking high.
Facts.
Craft dinner tastes like filet mignon, but when I make it at home, I can't even finish it.
Facts. There are times we'd be like, man, what's to eat?
Hey, DQ, you are right. Y'all get this some over there? The tins with the different flavored popcorns for Christmas.
Oh, I love those.
God, them things good. They have like cheese in one corner, regular popcorn, and then caramel. They come in a tin about that tall. It used to be like $5. Now they're like $6.50, $7. Them things is delicious, boy.
But you see, That's why you Americans are so big, right? Because everything, everything.
The shots. I didn't say it, Daddy. I didn't say it. That's my compadre.
No, but it's true though. Everything
Roberto,
is just like huge.
There's somebody that's that during the pandemic. Ding dong. Hold on, Danny. I gotta go to the door.
Okay. Yes, I agree. Right.
They talk about my stomach getting a little big. My girl was laughing at me the other day. Yeah, okay, Mr.
Well, yeah, because some of my jeans don't fit anymore, right?
Okay, yeah.
No, but so that's not normal, right? Now that it's back to normal, I don't really do that as much as I used to. Well, I'll eat out every now and then, but not like
you're right about that. That's why we so big. Our service is crazy.
Everything is huge, like super size. You get this.
You want to know when the U.S. is overweight? Just go to Disney World.
Disney World.
You fucking see 10,000 of them scooters all over. I'm like, are those for us? Is that for everybody? No, but that's for heavy D's people, man. They come in, they can barely walk. They sit on them scooters and they're all over the place.
That is East Coast living, because on the West Coast, I live on both coasts. West Coast, the weight problems that much. Over there, man, they like trim. You go to the beaches, you're like, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
When I went to California, people are in shape over there, man. I saw very little overweight people, if any, in all honesty. When I go to New York State,
too,
holy fuck. I told you about that time I went to the Wendy's in the mall. Yeah. And I ordered a double with no cheese. I heard the music in the mall scratch. I looked around, everybody was looking at me. And then they said, well, sir, would you like to supersize your fry and the drink? I said, no, the regular. Oh my God, this guy can't be from here. Who the hell is this guy? Man, I tilted that fucking mall over. I'm walking, people staring at me and shit. My wife was laughing. I said, babe, all I said was no cheese.
But wait, didn't you say you went to like IHOP and they gave you like a stick of butter?
And I thought it was whipped cream. Man, they cut half a fucking butter onto and put that on the top of my pancake. I said, why that whipped cream so hard, man? Oh, that's butter, sir. What?
IHOP will give you a bunch of food. You order like the sampler, and you're gonna get eggs, grits, sausage, bacon, and then they give you like 3 or 4 pancakes. You can't eat it all.
We're talking 4 or 5 fucking UFO pancakes. Also, you look at that shit, you're full, man. Oh my God, you guys with your portions. Your portions are X Games compared to us, man.
They used to be like that, but they're cutting it now, because now, like, you go to we go to McDonald's and they used to like have the fries overflowing. They got like this specific,
because they're cheap ass bitches, Daddy. They're cheap ass bitches.
They're cutting everything down now, boy. Your cup ain't get full to the top, or you ask for light ice, and man, the ice be almost up to the top. I said, no, man, I want light ice.
Danny, bro, we're all from the same generation. Oh, go ahead, Nzo.
Yeah. Keep your thought, bro. I'm gonna tell you something about that.
I'm gonna try.
I went to McDonald's, right? And, sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah, supersize my fries. So when I got it, they had made a mistake and gave me a regular fry. So I said, oh, no, I asked for supersize. He went back, right? He took the regular fry, put it in the super fry box, and it was the same amount.
You never saw that fucking ad? That they took all the fries and poured them in all the bags, and they all look full?
Yeah.
From a fucking small to the extra large one? I'm like, is that a magic trick? How the fuck they do that?
They get the little things now, and they measuring out everything. So because if you don't use that app, I use the app, and there's an app. There's a feature on there, like if you buy anything over $5, they take 20% off. Because if not, man, you go to McDonald's now, you'd be $20.
My daughter bought a medium coffee and a hash brown. Cost her almost $8.
Good.
Yeah.
That's not even a trio. You're not even getting the main fucking ingredient, which is a sandwich. You're getting the 2 sides. It's almost $10. This place was built for the family, low income to medium income families. They had the playground and everything. It was family oriented. Now they think they're gourmet. How the fuck am I buying a Big Mac trio that costs $17 almost? It's not even a fucking brioche bun. You got this bun that can last a year.
Facts.
And don't go to. Do I have a Starbucks where y'all at?
Yes.
Oh, Starbucks is like the creme de la
Oh,
creme.
sorry. I thought you said Starbucks. You said Strawbucks.
No, Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had a different version down there to sell Strawbucks.
You trying to crack jokes.
No, honestly, I misheard you, Danny.
Yeah, Starbucks.
Okay,
I don't get nothing there. I go in there and smell the coffee because I don't buy it.
It's expensive. Oh
It
my
is
God,
expensive.
Starbucks is expensive, bro.
Yo,
you gotta
But
take
I love them chocolate chip cookies, though, man. They be
my
so
kids love Starbucks. I fucking go by there. I'm nervous as fuck. I can't believe. Why am I nervous? Because I'm ordering coffee. I get to the thing. I go. You have to forgive me. It's my first time here. Okay, could I have? I'm looking for my fuck because they gave me instructions, man. I'm having a hard time reading them off. How does this girl remember all these things I said for 3 coffees? Sounds like an ordered meal for 20 people. I have a frappiato with 3 foams, spiced chili, no like extra oat milk and all this. I'm like, this ain't a coffee.
I don't know why I don't know how that became such a
Danny,
staple, but it is.
What do you think those ingredients are in there, man?
I have no idea.
You watch them when you pull up to that window. This guy's just squirting all kinds of stuff. He's just fucking squirting everywhere. Like, how the fuck? What is that?
I don't go in there. I remember the time, and this is, you may not believe it, man, but I do not eat donuts in uniform. I refuse to eat donuts in uniform.
Why, the stigma?
Yep, because I know somebody say something smart, and if I could find a statute in the book to lock their rump up, I would. I don't even give them the opportunity. Now, when I'm in street clothes like this, that's a horse of a different color. But I remember when donuts used to be $3 a box. You know how much a dozen of donuts are now?
Yeah,
$14.
What?
Yeah.
What?
$14. I just looked at a box of donuts.
You don't pull out your police discount card?
No, bro. I don't associate nothing with donuts in the police uniform. I don't eat nothing.
How much do you think a box of Krispy Kreme here is, Roberto?
We have Krispy Kreme here?
Yeah. For a long time.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme.
No, I know we had it, but they disappeared. There was one on Côte d'Ivoire.
No, there's one downtown.
Okay.
But
I don't know.
Dunkin'?
But I like to think Krispy Kreme is the Starbucks of donuts, no?
Yeah, like $14 for 12 donuts.
I don't like Dunkin'. Dunkin's too heavy.
We don't have Dunkin' Donuts anymore.
We used to.
Yeah, we used to have
Tim
Dunkin'
Hortons
Donuts.
chased them out, yo.
Good coffee, though. It's very popular over here.
Yeah, I used to
Danny?
love their donuts, but they are a bit heavy. Yeah.
Where Nzo originates from, there's a corner down there. They have 4 Starbucks on each corner.
Wow.
And all 4 of them are fucking packed. Yeah, exactly. They're packed.
Wow.
You ain't lying, Nzo. When I saw a liquor store that has seats like McDonald's in it, like you can order your fucking liquor and sit down in the store and drink your shit.
Wow.
I saw that in Philly. Philadelphia is pure alcoholics.
Wow.
Their fucking cup holder is holding alcohol. Everybody. They have a big cup like this, sitting in their cup holder in their car with their seat all the way in the back seat. Wow. That's Philly, yo.
I've never been to Philadelphia.
Oh man, Philly had me scared a few times. I won't lie.
Some street shit I want to go on out there.
I won't lie, yo. When the cops don't want to come where you are, why the fuck am I here?
Oh, I know.
I was like, yo, why are these cars driving by like with their windows low like that, man? I'm not from here, man. This shit's fucking with my heart. They were laughing at me, calling me Canada and shit.
I want to go to New York to Chinatown one time. I heard it.
It is. I love. Well, last time I went, I loved it.
The Chinatown in Philly is fucking scary too, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Philly's a tough city, man. Philly is a tough city.
I ain't lost nothing in Philly.
But their food's good.
You ever seen this size bottle of Crown?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
We don't have that here in Montreal, but I remember one time we went to Ontario, right? And first off, I was like 16 when we went. Me and my parents and everything went to go visit family, and my dad couldn't stop laughing because where they buy their alcohols, like the beer store, and it just drove him bananas that they actually had a beer store, right? So, anyways, we went into the alcohol store, and he seen these, and my that's his drink. He bought 4 one time.
Good Lord.
Yo, bro, I
A
kid you
40
not.
ounce? So you bought 160 ounces of liquor?
Yeah, he bought 4 one time.
Wow.
Don't you guys sell bottles like that in the U.S. with like the Kung Fu grip on it?
I think they do, yeah, but we don't.
They do.
Yeah, we do.
They
Yeah,
do.
we do.
I seen that shit.
We got a bunch of different flavors too. They got the peach, which was bananas last year. They got a apple, something called a black special or something, and they were talking about making a pineapple. When they put that out, man, you could not keep people at liquor store trying to get pineapple. But I think that was somebody just most of people on Facebook. The only reason I know all that because I do security on in May at a liquor store, and you not believe the number of people coming in there and buying liquor. It is unreal.
I could imagine,
especially during fucking COVID.
It is
my
unreal.
God.
And that's the thing, right? So he bought 40.
Oh, did I say that word? Sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Not like we make money on YouTube anyway, so don't worry about it. But we were there for a week. You know, they were drunk from the minute they got to the house till the day we left.
Wow.
They killed.
With 4 bottles, I guarantee you would. Each one have their own bottle, probably didn't.
Danny, they killed a bottle a day.
Good Lord.
No lie. My mom, my dad, and my aunt, they sat in the kitchen, they joked, we barbecued. Sometimes my uncle came over, but they killed a bottle of that a day.
I ain't seen that disrespectful, boy. I bet they live was like, oh God, help us, Lord.
You know what? I would agree with you, but my family is Scotian. When it comes to alcohol drinking, they are a different breed, man.
Wow.
I think nationalities that end in IAN are notorious in drinking. I'm telling you, my family, I never knew they were. These guys drink at every event, every single funeral, birthday party, birth, you name it. They're in some corner drinking a couple of bottles, and they drink Ray and Nephew. Huh? That shit. Show that video, Anzo.
When I did drink, that Jamaican rum is delicious, guys.
Watch this video. I hope Anzo can find it because I fucking laughed. This guy thought he was bad, talking a little patois. Watch me now.
Yeah.
After that, what the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, I tell you. Yeah, go ahead, Danny.
I said I get respect for Jamaicans. I'm telling you, man, I was playing. What's the game where you be camping at, Anzo?
Call
of Duty. I played Call of Duty about 6 Jamaicans one night, and I wasn't very good. And man, them suckers got so mad because I was camping and getting killed, and that my screen name was like Devil Dog King. And as the game was over, it was like Devil Dog King, you suck. Get your blanky. Man, you ain't had to tell me but about 2 times. I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. Peace, bye. Boom. Now them suckers way in Jamaica, wherever they was at. That was where I was at. I know they couldn't find me, but I didn't even know.
I found it.
No bad juju on me, buddy.
Hey, trust me. When you get like the real Jamaican accent, those dudes can scare you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way they talk,
the way they look at you,
yeah,
the way they talk.
Yeah, bro.
They look right through you, man.
This is Ray and Nephew.
Ray and Nephew.
Yeah,
this is a bad boy drink here, son.
100K likes. Jeez, don't let it flop then, boys. So we've got Ray and Nephew, 63%. This was £10.
So I gotta pause it because I know when we used to drink it back in the day.
110.
Yeah, it was overproof. It was
110. I don't know if he has the right one, but the one my pops gives me is 110. If you have a cold and your nose,
110%.
Danny, hear me when I tell you this. You have a cold. I pour a bit in that in the cap and run it under your nose. There's Vicks is out of business. That's what I'm telling you. My mom used to rub that shit on my chest and put it under my nose. I slept like a baby the whole night, man. I think I even woke up drunk. Shit went in my pores. Dangerous.
I can promise you, there is nothing that you can chase that with that will kill the taste of that alcohol. Nothing.
Is it nasty or is it
nasty?
It is disgusting.
You see the cap there, Danny? You ever bought? You guys sell? I'm sure you have the slushy at McDonald's, the peach mango slushy. We used to buy an extra large at McDonald's, like supersized cup, and put a cap of that fucking Ray and Nephew in there. It's like the slush would turn into liquid instantly, almost, and all you're tasting is the rum. Yes, no matter what flavor slush you buy, it was a nice mix.
Y'all drink it for the high, not for the taste.
If you mix it properly, you have to know the parts. 1/1000th of a part of rum and fucking four cups of vodka or orange juice or something like that, you know? Or Coke, whatever you mix with it.
The funny thing is, and it was a bigger bottle than that, but my sister came back from Jamaica one with the 40 ounce, and my dad drank that whole bottle in one day. One day. I tell you, Scotians are different. I couldn't even take a shot of it.
Oh, you guys have a thing in Halifax called swoosh, which is very equivalent to Ray and Nephew. I had a taste of that. Them guys used to pour that in the club and light that shit up.
This is a Canadian rum, or is
it's swoosh. It was sorry,
Ray and Nephew.
Ray and Nephew is Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the swoosh is Scotian moonshine.
Danny, I trust you. If first off, this shit you can use it as gasoline in your car. That's how fucking potent it is, right? But I know if you even smelled it, you'd be like, nope, I'm not trying that. Watch this.
This tiny little bottle. I'm scared, mate. This is a bad man drink, yeah? Real yard man thing, isn't it?
Bad man.
You gonna hit it?
Smell it already.
Without anything?
I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm a pussy. Oh, that's disgusting, bro. 0 out of 10 on flavor. The worst drink I've ever had. 0 out of 10, bro. Maybe because it's a bad man drink, I'll put a 1 on that. So what's next? Comment down below. Like, comment, share for more content.
Wow.
No, there's ID at that. Oh, fuck.
When
Anzo said that to me, I swear to God, Daddy, I laughed so hard. I said, this man doesn't know what he's doing. I thought he was going to drink the whole bottle. If he did, he'd have fucking alcohol poisoning.
Yeah,
dead.
For sure.
Dead.
Yeah, he was dead. Yeah.
Dead. He'd have ripped himself apart.
But if you're not a drinker, the smell can make you do that. That's how
see his
bad
face
it
when he took a
smells.
smell?
Why
He opened the cap from a distance and he go, wow, I smell it from here.
Why make something that is so nasty?
But Jamaicans drink that like water. Like water.
They drink that like water?
Like water. They have a fucking case of 12 of that, man.
Yes. Wow. They love that shit, bro. Like you talk about Jamaica. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get my Ray and Nephew. Like, bro, you keep that shit.
There's something about the West Indies, Danny. They don't share. Meaning they don't share their own. They'll give you your own bottle or they'll give you your own spliff, but they're not sharing spliff with you. They're not sharing their liquor with you. We're not kissing. That's more or less their motto. Your lips now go touch mine, dread.
Fact.
So that nasty. I don't want to touch no. Okay.
But if you have, like I said, 1/1000th of it with a good bottle of Coke,
1/1000. That's just like
you just take like a fucking needle and you pull it to the one, squirt that in there. Wow. You know what happened? Check this, Danny. My daughter, I think she turned 17, and she started becoming wise. and she tells 50 of her friends to come over for a sleepover.
Wow.
Yeah, and I said, you heard me right, 5-0. Okay. And she tells all of them, don't buy any gifts, just bring me money. My daughter's smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, 48 friends show up, but she doesn't tell them anything about, bring this, bring that. Little did Dad know, he had 12 bottles of Wray and Nephew I've been saving over time. I walked downstairs. What's that smell? I look. These kids are falling all over the place. I'm like, holy fuck! Their parents are coming to pick them up. One guy fell and destroyed my bathroom. He destroyed my shower. They were puking all over the place. We had to keep him here till 2 a.m. Oh, it was bad, man. It was bad. They poured that shit in their punch. They had a big bottle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A couple of bottles, yo.
Man, by the time I get off my daughter's butt, she would not be able to sit down.
I said, you pay for it. You guys will never touch this bottle again in life. I promise you that.
Man, that is crazy.
Yeah, I could have been in jail that night because I had a bunch of drunk minors in my house, man.
That is crazy. But you see, Roberto has that. For me, I don't have alcohol in the house because I don't really drink like that. But I'll have a shitload of weed. You know what I mean? So my son would tell me.
Till last week you going that I'm gonna go ahead and drink me some of that.
Bro.
You didn't see me laughing at it, ain't Daddy? Hold on. I was laughing. I said, but wait, aren't those drinking for free?
Roberto, he texted me the next day.
He texted me too.
Oh, Danny, I'll never do it again.
I'm never drinking again, he tells me.
Listen, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up because I did want to talk about that because I had no idea that I drank so much of that bottle, right?
When I was shots.
You had like a double shot. You ain't had no regular shot.
Yes.
I'm looking at the comments. I don't see no money. Why is this guy drinking so much?
Okay,
it'll be okay. At the end of Robert, I was like, yeah, Ron's kind of messed up. He was slurring. And I was like, he's like, I'll be drinking in the bucket. I'm like, I said, yeah, he fucked up.
I left quick.
I wasn't even really ready to get off the stream too yet, right? But when I woke up in the morning, I seen there was like this much left in the bottle. And I was like, holy shit, I drank that much. But what happened was I woke up about 8 and my head was spinning. And I could feel my stomach. You know what I mean? My stomach was rolling. So I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna throw up, man. So I went in the bathroom and I started to throw up. Right? So I got it out my system. Okay, boom. Went back to bed. Woke up, my head was still spinning, but now I had to shit. Right? So I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom to do my regular thing. And while I'm sitting on the toilet, I gotta fucking throw up.
Wow.
Right?
Damn, both that's fucked up. That is fucked up.
Luckily, my sink is right there. So
what was the liquor you drinking?
Canadian Club.
Wow.
You didn't put no CC. You're drinking that straight.
We'll leave that alone,
bro. I'm leaving all alcohol alone. I'll alcohol alone for a minute.
I don't know if CC could do that to me, but I know I did that same thing with tequila. And tequila is like, tequila. I'm going to tequila your ass. Tequila your ass. That's what happened the next day, man. I was sore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how much money these guys put in there. I ain't doing it again.
You know, me and my buddy, we worked at security detail about a month ago, man. Look, and this guy, man, is a wedding. It's supposed to be easy money. This little young cat, man, he drinking Patron. He getting the shots, man. 1 shot, 2 shots. This sucker was like, how tall are you, Roberto?
6'1".
This sucker was like 6'4", 240, and he was trying to get butt naked, and we had to contain that sucker. Just me and another guy. And bro, I'm gonna find this sucker playing football. He's like a defensive end for one of the colleges here, and man, he gave me and my partner all we can handle. I mean, you're on the radio calling for help. My taser was in my truck. I'm like, God, I need my taser now. So now I don't go without it at all. And bro, when I saw them blue lights pull in, you talking about happy? Oh my God. It took 7 of us to contain that sucker. 7.
Yeah.
Then he said he was trying to get naked.
Yeah, I'm like, man, put your clothes on, man. If you put the clothes on, get in the car, we would have been good, man. He trying to do all food stuff, Patron, man.
You see, that's why I call alcohol the devil juice, because
people can't handle
more
that
times
before.
than not, bad comes out of that shit than good.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it's good, you still pay in the end.
You know what? My kid is here. So one night he go out, and I think it was like maybe at Christmas time or something, and he came back home right from I think it was his girl's family, and he was fucked up. Like he was, I love you, and he was like when I get drunk, I don't act like that, right? I just throw up. I get really sick. I get headaches and stuff like that. But he was on this, oh dad, I love you. Come here, dad. Oh, you're the best dad. And he was lying in the bed, and he was, I was laughing so hard at this kid. Trust me. And I used to do that when I was like maybe in my 30s, right? My cousin used to come over talking about, yeah, man, I'll drink you. He's telling me he'll drink me under the table. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. So boom. So now we have a few shots, right? I know he feel in charge. So now I'm giving him shots and pretending like I'm taking shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? This dude was in my bathroom, crunched over the toilet, and I was just laughing. I'm like, see, don't mess with me. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't hang, if you can't drink, don't act like you can drink, because I am going to put you to the test.
Drinking is just like fighting. You think you're tough till you meet your match, man.
Well, I know.
I don't mess with alcohol.
I know I'm a punk. I don't even mess
Me
with
too.
that.
I'm a bitch.
You drink.
I'm a bitch. I can't smoke you under the table. I can't drink you under the table, but I can drink and smoke and watch you do it to somebody else.
And I'm like, when I drank, I was a sleepy drunk. One or two, and I'm. One time we went on a vacation, man, and my wife and the other couple, they was on the porch and was drinking, man. I had one wine cooler, one. So I'm going to the bathroom, and my wife, man, where you at? I was in the bed, asleep, knocked out.
Danny said, wine cooler guy.
One. I'm telling you, I am a lightweight. I don't mess with alcohol. And I don't care if you think I'm a wimp. I know my limitations. I don't mess with that stuff.
You see, I have a friend like you, Danny, but it's not with alcohol. It's like with weed, right? So we be sitting there smoking and chilling, getting high, and he gets high and he sits on the couch and he's just like, I'm so freaking high, man. Oh my God. Right? Like everything he's saying and doing is in slow motion. Man, oh gosh. Can't believe I'm so high, bro.
You know why I never smoke weed? Because I watch Friday. And I don't want to be like Smokey. No. Never.
You know what? You see, Friday, I know why you say that, but the part on Friday that was the funniest is when Ice Cube smoked it, and then he went into the cabinet and he looked up in the cabinet, and there's a little head there. That's more like it. But Smokey, I think they kind of
he had angel dust too.
Yeah, he had
laced.
It was laced with angel dust.
That you got to be careful of, right?
That's why they never smoke a pre-roll spliff or a next man spliff. You don't see them roll in front of you, you know. Because a lot of guys, I almost got hooked on crack. Somebody was putting crack in the spliffs. We started smoking it. It tastes so good, Danny. You just say another one, another one, another one. Next you know, your heart's beating like a Ferrari. You're like, what the fuck? Thank God my heart beat it like a Ferrari at 4 or 5 in the morning, or else I'd have been hooked like the rest of them guys, man.
Oh my God.
Danny, it was so bad, man. We were whipping shot glasses at the bartender. We were out of control, man. This guy put crack in our shit and didn't tell us, man.
Another one.
Yeah, another one. It tastes so good.
But that's the thing, though. And when it comes to weed, like when you get that good strain, or it's like the flavor is nice.
It was
no, I know, but
put in it onto.
No, I know, but the strain, because the
yeah,
you know what I mean. The strain of the weed gives it the flavor, but now you have the crack in there that gives it that little extra bit of a high, and you have the flavor in that, and you're like, yo, give me another one, man. I can do that, and you realize, like, yo, I'm fucked up, right? I've never
buzz
done
feels so different, so different.
I'm sure.
Like, oh my god, I'm from another planet. Don't fuck with me. We were doing some crazy shit, and you remember it all.
You see,
that's what I like.
Go ahead.
Cat Williams was talking about the different strains on one of his stand-ups. You were saying something called, what was he saying? It was some kind of crazy name. Like for the Incredible Hulk. I want something called the Incredible Hulk.
Was it that cryptocorn kind of like thing he was talking about?
Or when he was talking about the time he was smoking with Snoop.
The Snoop.
He said,
I was high.
He said they lit one and you pass it around. And he said you realize that they had another one and another one in return. So they're like, pass, right?
You see how he's ever been, like looking down at the earth high. You know that's high.
Snoop stopped, huh?
Yeah, so he said. But you know what? I think that was a troll because he ended up doing a little commercial for this little burning thing, and it was smoking. And he said, "You see, no more smoke, right?" So it was like some kind of, it looked like a garbage pail that you light on fire, but no smoke comes out of it. And he was like, so I think he was trolling.
He's taking his brand to the next level because in Walmart, you see he got his pajamas in there.
Mm-hmm.
I went last week and they had like Snoop. It's the silk pajamas and the silk robe. Yeah.
What?
I never seen that here, but I never looked for it though, right? But
I don't really go in the clothes section of Walmart, but no disrespect to anybody who does.
Yeah, me neither. I don't.
Why are you laughing, Nzo?
Because I don't either.
Okay.
Like I go into Walmart and the grocery, electronics, and you pass right by the clothes section. Like there's not even. Oh wait, that looks nice. No, there's nothing. It's like don't okay. I know I don't want nothing.
I used to go there looking for socks.
Yeah.
That's
it.
Because you used to have boom deal on socks, but now I can't even find those anymore there.
Facts. So just back to your point a little bit where we're talking about, I had a friend. We used to go to party all the time, right? And every time we would go to a party, he would see like someone maybe he knows, and not even like a real close friend, but they would like pass him the spliff that they're smoking, and he would take it and he'd puff on it and he'd like try to pass it to me, and I'm always like, nah, son. Right? I never took a split from someone that I didn't know like that. You know what I mean? And he was just so nonchalant with it. And now I'm hearing your stories about lace and all of that stuff. There is no way I would ever do that.
Yeah, crazy. And it's your friends doing that shit to you.
You know what I mean? That's fucked up. All this substance abuse talk make me want to go and smoke. You see? Perp, at least we there. You know what I mean? Because I would say this, it's hard to trust a man that don't smoke. Danny's different. Danny's a police officer. I can understand. But I'm telling you, when Danny retires, and if he comes to Montreal, I'm going to be like, Danny, take a puff.
This Monterey Chronic.
You know what? I won't make him smoke. I'm going to give him a brownie.
You telling me your game plan right now, bro.
By the time happens, you'll be done forget. And I'm like, Dad, you want a brownie? Oh yeah, man, let me try that.
I'm moving to Montreal.
Nope. You know why? Because y'all got negative degrees there. I'll never move to Montreal.
Oh yeah, and it's cold here too. DG Chubb said it was marketing his smokeless grill. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought he was trolling. Snoop Dogg's one of those guys I don't ever see not smoking, not stop smoking, you know?
Too long.
Yeah, for real. I got something I wanted to show you guys before we close it up. You know, I think it was last week where I showed the bear. Was it last week I showed the bear, Roberto?
Yeah, we're going to show that other one that you sent me.
Your son said he made weed butter? I've never heard of that before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was Jack's Law. I'm sorry. I made a bunch of weed butter. Never heard of it before. You cook with that?
So, yeah.
I want to try this.
Look it.
So what you do is you boil the weed in the butter, right? And you can go on Google, but you have to get it to a certain temperature, right? Not to burn it, but just enough to get the terpenes off of the leaves. And then you take one of those like filters for like coffee, and you pour it in there, and then you squeeze out the butter and everything. You throw away what's the rest of the weed, and now you have your butter. You can bake with it. You can cook with it. There was this show on YouTube where they did a lot of that cooking with weed. It was a really good show.
Why, Danny? You don't want to feel enlightened in a different way?
I don't. I want to be.
Imagine.
I want to be ignorant as hell with that.
Food that could put a smile on your face in different ways.
As long as the good Lord making a cow, I'm always have a smile on my face.
Oh my God, Danny! I had this brownie. Usually these weed infused brownies, you could taste the THC. But I had one. It was the best tasting brownie I ever tasted in my life, man. I was eating it and I forgot it was jack with weed.
Mm-hmm.
We were at a hockey getaway at my boy's place up north. I woke up around 2 a.m.
Yeah, you have to be.
I missed the bonfire, missed everything. That fucking brownie had Mike Tyson's name on it. That shit knocked me out in the fucking recliner. I was out cold, man. Hands dangling on the side of shit. Fucking dried up drool. I was out. I don't really mess with edibles.
You have to be careful with the edibles too, right? Because I remember I got these chocolate chip cookies, like Roberta said, and they tasted good. I gave one to my son, and I went into the room, and after he ate it, and I was like, "Yo, that's from the cookie?" He was like, "Yeah, that shit was good." Eyes were bloodshot red, and he was just like, he was high. So I said, "All right, cool." So I went and grabbed my cookie, and I ate it. Nothing. Cookie did fucking nothing to me. I was so mad. But edibles don't really have that effect on me. But if you get good ones,
his head is stubborn. That's why he has to do this fucking mad science shit, fusing this weed with that weed and this hash and this fucking chemical from Istanbul. And he puts all the shit. By the time Andre Rosa split, the shit walks him by himself.
It's like a mad scientist, boy.
Yeah, man. This guy, when he tells me he rolls a spliff, I'm like, how long did that take you? Sounds like a fucking 3-4 hours.
Sometimes I get mad that my spliff is done. I'm like, fuck, I gotta roll up.
I don't blame you, man.
God damn it, right? So it's the weed, then it's the hash, and it hasn't been for a while because I haven't had any. But usually I'll dip it in some oils, you know what I mean? Put a line of like honey oil or stuff on it and burn it like that. Yeah, it's bad. And even now, like I just smoking like regular weed, no hash, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get hash pretty soon. Cause
see, there's different walks, Danny. See, like I drink wine and Anzo drinks tequila. That's how you make the comparison with the weed,
Facts, moon rocks and everything. I'm already saving my keef so that I could get to make some moon rocks again. And I'm gonna buy a bong, and we're gonna have some fun. Watch this shit. Yeah, go ahead, Danny.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. Yeah.
2023 awards intro with the Death Squad.
No,
bro.
It was fire.
Let me see if I pull this up.
They're burning spliff.
No. Red Man, my man, he killed it. It was him, Eric Sermon, and Keith Murray.
Okay. I know ever since that stream, Donnie been sending pure Redman stuff. Redman.
Like propaganda and shit.
I'm going to Instagram because they say now he's releasing a lot of freestyle. And I can't find him on YouTube.
I think I have his Instagram tag. I'll find it for you. Check this out.
Yo, look at this. Yeah. It's coming, bro. It's coming. Yeah, pull it. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. This is so close, man. Come on.
Damn.
Watch out.
Did you see the way the gator looked at them though?
Yeah,
It was like,
that was.
You look at that motherfucker.
Oh man.
and
That
you guys-
shit looks like it's pretty occasional by you, Danny. Huh?
I don't know now.
You guys
Well,
see like one of those every day? Crocodiles and shit?
No. Mhm.
In the wintertime they do it, but they have now where you can get these tags and go out there and hunt them. I don't have no interest in that.
Danny and JG were looking at that video and we're like, boy, if we could throw that motherfucker on a grill, that was
Yeah, I can't lie. That looks a good eating right there.
You guys are savages.
Shoot.
Goats don't try and eat us.
you know?
Why would I want to eat something that will fucking eat me, man?
It's crazy.
I mean, if it's eat or be eaten, we're survival. I understand, but if I have a choice, fuck, give me some jaguar and some cougar and some fucking alligator, some grizzly too while you're at it. I want all of them predators, man.
Some people eat bear, but that don't sound like it's good.
No,
Bear.
that sounds
Why?
too chewy to me.
Why would you eat? You're
Like
eating
you
a
have
bear that
bad
got
texture.
killed already?
Wait, hold on.
You're hunting bear to eat it.
I'm saying,
Wait.
yeah, I got a friend of mine. He comes to Canada every year to hunt bear.
Why you guys
Wait
don't
a
got no
minute.
birds by you?
No, but Roberto,
No.
I think we're
Like
all
the grizzlies.
missing the big part.
What's the
JG
big part?
said it's too chewy. How the fuck do you know that?
No, I'm
What's
saying
too chewy?
it
Bear?
seemed like it would be too chewy.
Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, too lean, too muscular, huh?
I've never tried it, but I don't. That ain't nothing I want to try.
JG, you tried it?
Like, I've had
No,
horse
not
meat
that I know
and
of.
it's super lean.
Horse
Oh,
meat.
you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ground beef.
That don't sound like it'd be appetizing, but
You need a lot of seasoning on that shit.
I'm sure. I ain't eat no horse meat. Go ahead, Danny.
No, I didn't know it was horse meat till I was eating it, right?
I got you. You guys, Red Man, Red Man, stop sleeping on
That
Red
was a
Man.
boom track. That was a boom
Yeah.
track. I can't lie. I'm not gonna hate on him.
on
No,
that
that's
vid-
me is
on
one of-
this show, Anzo, Roberto,
Mhm.
if y'all watch it, it didn't know about the '90s hip hop. It was fantastic.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Shit,
I'll probably
missed
dance
that.
the whole show on.
They had a tribute to a boy from Mobb Deep.
Okay.
No, Prodigy.
Yep.
Mm.
It
If
was
my
good,
son's
man.
still watching, he's probably like, look at these old people and their old music. You know what I mean? Done no.
I'm telling you right now, Redman, Wu-Tang, them guys will go up with anybody now.
Facts.
Any of these
If it
rappers
weren't for them, there'd be
Yeah,
none of
kill
what you have now.
Facts.
kill them.
Remember that.
Facts, 100%. Listen to this guy. I don't know if you guys seen this. I know this is old. I've seen it before, but I don't know if you guys seen it. But listen to this guy. I wish I could play it without you guys seeing it, but listen.
Oh, that money boy.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, sir. I'm gonna- Does that guy not sound like James Brown, like for real though?
A little bit.
A little bit. Like a young
I
James
got-
Brown.
I like his version though.
I got one better than that, Anzo.
All right, bring it up. All right, first off, let me say this. Kaka, you see, I told you. I told you, and I know he's talking about the Redman stuff. Like,
No.
that's, huh? No, not
me?
you. No, this the Kaka DG Chubbs. That's my
Yes,
son.
Chillmonger. Rap evolved into crap, like DG
Facts.
Chubb said.
Facts, 100%.
Just because it evolved doesn't mean it's better.
Facts. Facts. Hold on. Let me see what that is. Oh yeah.
I got beef and lonely. I'm Marquise, baby.
Oh my God.
This man the way he looks. Oh my goodness.
And a man says, lonely.
Oh my God. That's what I thought I was gonna die laughing.
And before we close it up, for all of you that's perp in here and chill and all you guys, my son, this is what today's hip hop sounds like. I know you guys remember this guy.
Who the hell's this?
Who is that?
Today's hip hop.
I don't know who that is.
I know you don't. Wait, hold
Who's that
on.
right there?
Listen.
Oh my Lord.
Is he itchy?
What?
What? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh my God.
You know.
Wow.
And this hurts. That hurts. And this guy's actually popular?
Back in the day, he was because of this. Stupid
Back in what
videos.
day?
Like years ago, this shit was.
I never heard of that guy. Thank God.
Thank
You know
God
what?
with you on that, Roberto.
That's what today's hip hop sound like. And I'm gonna tell you this. He sounds better than Sexy Red. I'm just gonna say that.
Daddy,
right?
I knew he was fucked up just when I saw him dancing. I said something's gonna happen back here.
I think I sent it to you, man. That white group was saying I shot the sheriff.
You did. That was
Shifty,
fire.
You
he
see
needs a hell of a lot more than auto-tune. He needs to retire tune. Retire soon.
I don't know where I'd find it. I know you sent it to me, but it's probably in the chat here somewhere.
Share it right here.
Oh, you got it there? Cool.
That says a hell of a lot, man. We have a West Indian restaurant up here where you don't see no brothers eating at, but it's full of other people.
I think no people from England. I ain't never heard that group.
They're not bad, mind you, but I've heard millions of people try and do Marley shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all different. I've seen Chinese guys Asian guys put it together better than that guy.
Wow.
Chubb said you bring out the worst examples that dropped in like 2013 and we clowned him. Yeah, we clowned him, but that's what I hear when I listen to Sexy Red and those type of rappers of today. That's what I hear.
Some of that female off of and she used to be on that show with Nick Cannon.
No, that's the white chick that I showed up here, which is she's pretty good. But
what's the name of those guys we like again? The guy with the fucked up hair.
You talking about Coast Contra.
Aren't they from like recent?
We should have put them on the list.
But how long ago did they come out, Danny?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay, so we like some recent shit, but majority the one that's getting played. Like I hear guys that I'm like, damn, how come I never heard this before? This just recently came out. Why is this getting stifled and that other shit's getting played?
He did something I ain't heard many rappers. This sucker act like he was DJing and mixing and rapping like he's being cut and stuff, but still making sense. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the beatbox guy?
No, Eric Jamal. Let me see if I can find it.
Hold on. This and this is Sexy Red, and this is exactly what the last video I played sounds like.
I like working with drillers.
You know what's funny? She's talking about her shoes and she lifts up her bare foot.
Yeah, exactly.
So that says a lot right there on its own. If you want to talk about what the fuck.
Fucking horrible, bro. To me, I'm just like, if this is what hip hop is turning into, I don't want any part of it.
Yes.
There's one more that I'm going to find before I close up after Donnie finds this video, and
I got it.
can't. You got it? All right, hold on.
Okay, here, boy. He a beast. He a beast.
Let me see if I can find this one.
And fake niggas getting cheered in the real tone over there. Fuck it, I poked the beers, polar sides over here. I turn the tables just to show these niggas was really skilled. Like DJ, he mix it well. I rip round really well, like Big LLL. Art names gon' block bells. My soul, I never sell.
So what they say about these guys?
Make 'em wait on it, but wait on it just to lift the bell. Niggas act like Denzel, end up in jail. No OG, no OGs, OA train them well. For the youth, I leave a trail. My effort, I will prevail. The coast on growl rappers out there need help. The people, my people, I will rebel. Your coin phrase, I'ma do it. I wish you well. Now tell me how many more years I sit on the bench.
I can honestly say I love this guy. I love this guy. Gives me goosebumps every time I hear him. I get goosebumps, man.
I'm telling you, he need to be on the list.
Him alone. No, listen, the group is good.
Yeah,
but that guy there is fire.
One of them twins is better than the other
fire.
I don't know if it's Taj or Raj, but one of them boys is nice too.
He has nice lyrics, but the voice is too deep, and this guy, he fucking goes everywhere, up, down, fast, slow,
and
lyrical.
He's a storyteller. That one he told about when he went to the party and
with the girl.
I think
beat the shit out of him.
That's the first one I think I ever heard from them, and I was like, "Yo, these guys are badass, man."
Yeah. First time I heard him, I said fire. I think we found them at the same time, man. That's why we played them on the show.
Them boys nasty.
This is what they are going to push next, because I'm looking at the comments of this video that I seen, and I could not believe that there were so many people that they had this in the playlist. No, check this one out. Her name is Lady Bad.
I'll be at the concert like this.
That's the shit.
What is she rapping about?
Where's the Red Man and Wu-Tang coming on?
Facts.
If she's opening that, I'll be like,
facts. This is the hip hop that my kid. Well, not his generation.
This is okay. I don't know your son. It's nice to meet you, sir. But we are in our 50s. If it was over, and we would go back to concert and see them. You ain't gonna be 50 years old and go watch that. I hope not.
Danny, can I tell you something? The lifespan of their songs that they listen to today, they don't know what a classic is. A song cannot make it past 3 months today. So how can you call that a classic?
Hey,
you play a song in the 4th month, they tell you that's old.
Yep.
You're right.
Sexy Red makes music for women. This ain't our fault. Yeah.
Which women?
Not the women I want to be with.
My wife never heard of her.
Exactly. Well, I'm sure
maybe my daughters have, but they don't listen to her.
I'm sure they don't.
It makes music for women. This ain't our fault.
But that's what they're pushing, though, right? And that's the problem. That's the music that they're pushing. And I promise you, remember I showed you guys first, that girl that we just seen, she's going to be the next big push. Trust me.
Why do you think that is?
She'll be next Nicki Minaj, so to speak.
Yeah.
Why do you think
that is? Nicki got some bars when she tries.
Nicki does have bars when she tries.
But some of her stuff is silly.
It
is. And I think
because she was always competing with somebody. She never really held the mantle of her own. Because I found when she was alone, Nicki, she was raw.
Yeah.
But then as soon as somebody came that gave her a little trouble, she had to beef with them. And then somebody came up, she had to beef with them. And she's beefing with everybody. What for?
I listen to some of her lyrics, and it's like, that don't make sense.
No.
It sounds good when she say it.
Leave that shit to Missy.
Cause she got that what they call it? There's a specific word they use it like they got all this rap Olympics. I get it called when they do all this crazy stuff. Stuff.
Missy used to do it back in the day.
Yeah, music.
Missy used to talk
You know what
stupid shit.
Missy? She had that Timberland making them beats.
Yeah, Timberland's beat kind of made you forget about the stupid shit she was saying. But nowadays, Danny, they're all using the same beat. So you've heard that beat before, so it can't distract you from these shit lyrics.
Facts. And a lot of them are shit fucking lyrics, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Shake your dreads. Shake your dreads like it's on your head. Shake your dreads. What the fuck is that? And you have all these guys shaking their dreads. Wow, that's so creative, man.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, though, because let's be fair, right? We had some rappers with shitty lyrics back in the day.
We didn't listen to them.
No, we did. That's a fact, right? That's a fact.
Yeah, but they were there for a minute. They were there for a minute.
That thing was fire, man.
Their beats were fire.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
The beats ain't fire. The rappers' beats ain't fire now.
Yes.
Exactly. So you can't even say, okay, I'm listening to this tight beat and kind of like brush off the lyrics, or you know what I mean? Or maybe even because the DOS effects, they want effects. Like you try to rap that song, the shit they say in it makes no sense, right?
A lot of liquor. A lot of liquor.
Right.
You can stutter all the way through that shit.
But the beat makes it bearable. You know what I mean? So when you rap to the bullshit.
Craig Mack beats some of his lyrics didn't make no sense either. It sounded good, but Flavor in Your Ear. I'm like, what?
Yeah, 100%. But the beats make it to where it's like
meaning the beats sound so good that you can taste it.
Fact. But nowadays, like you don't even want to hear these beats. Like when we're driving in the car and he puts on his music, and I'm just like, man,
I kill it right there. I kill it right there, especially that fucking French rap. Oh my god, I will crash my car if someone plays that in my car.
So your daughters listen to French rap?
No, one of her boyfriends played it. I was like, son, I couldn't wait to use that line. Son, that shit gets no play in this ride. I couldn't wait to use that one, Daddy. I said that shit gets no play in my ride. You better take that shit out now, bro. You know, no, I don't. You will never play that in my car, my house. No fucking where, man.
Oh my god.
You ever hear that shit, Daddy? It's like, I mean, we had gangster rap. Their rap sounds like they're angry and violent and like
but does it rhyme? Like an English rhyme?
I can't say I've heard too many. I don't know what they're saying because it's mostly out of France, right? And their French is a little bit different, man.
Okay, so you don't really.
Can you find something, Nzo, for him to hear?
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking.
I don't know of any group to maybe you find. Like
neither do I.
I'd have to ask my daughter's ex-boyfriend. You like that one, eh, JG? Get the fuck out!
I think I found something here. I don't know who this is or whatever, but and it's funny because in Quebec and there's a lot of French rap out here, and I'm just like, I don't know any of them.
You know how some people like I don't want to call them out, but when you're playing your music and you turn it up a bit and they look at you and roll up their windows, that's what I do when I hear that French rap. Yeah, but you're black, sir.
That's what I was hoping. Here we go.
It's a girl? It can't be that vulgar.
No,
okay. No, this is not hard enough.
Oh my god. Kind of like they on some weed or something.
Ton joli collant défile au télo, défile
au
Next. Ok, je suis high, j'ai bu, j'arrive.
Next.
Fucking shoot me. Fucking
I don't care.
shoot
I don't
me.
care what anybody says. French and rap just don't mix.
That sounds like somebody trolling somebody hard there.
Yeah, it just don't mix for me. I ain't listening.
And that's not even some of the worst that I've heard, Danny.
Wow.
Listen, I can't defend these new high school kids, but the music you're making examples of, that's their target audience. I know.
I got one for y'all, Roberto.
Go ahead.
There you go.
au lieu de rapper l'oseille. Les femmes et puis la rue. Je suis victime de mon système, de mon vécu. Je suis prisonnier. J'en oublie l'essentiel, ce qu'il faut.
Oh my God.
Does it even sound like he's rhyming?
No. Nous sommes manipulés. Nous sommes même pas des pions. Qu'on arrête de se mentir.
It's like he's spitting and gagging every time he you know?
And they be jamming that shit. Jamming it.
Pew, 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 pew. That's all I hear, though.
Niggas said Pepe Le Pew.
French rap is mostly melodies, yeah. And I know that's not your generation, but that's how they get you, right? They go after the kids. We say it all the time. Like movies, music, everything is after the kids. Whatever,
but we're not like our parents. We're not like our parents. We're not saying rap sucks. Listen to our golden oldies. We listen to everything. We can even play rap for you that you might even like if you give it a chance. But
I just
call
think,
a spade.
With the exception of Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, I don't think if they go on a head-to-head battle with these rappers, our old school at rap versus this now, they'll get eat up.
There's another guy I've listened to that's really good. I can't remember his name.
Exception of Coast Contra. Coast Contra might give some of our people some trouble.
Man. There's one rapper, he curses a lot in his music, man, and they were even getting on him for cursing so much, but he was raw. I can't remember his name right now.
Okay. So
kind
yeah,
of
there were a few. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you played a few songs where I pulled out Shazam to find out who was singing it. A couple were good, but like Roberto said, we're not saying it's all bad. You know what I mean? But the majority,
we're saying it's mostly bad.
Yeah, what they're pushing is bad. Danny just said J. Cole, and I know you're probably smiling because J. Cole's his favorite rapper, right? And we think J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar could hold their own. The rest of them?
You see somebody like Soulja Boy or
could it be 8 Ball?
I don't know who. Man, these rappers eat them up.
Facts. And before we go, I know you'll remember what were the names, because he told me some rap group names a long time ago where I couldn't stop laughing at the names of these groups. I was like, wait, that's the name of
Digital Underground?
No, it was like freaking Speaker Knockers or some crap like that.
Oh,
Beach
Nuts or
not
Beat Nuts.
Not Beat Nuts. It was a rap group that he told me about, and we'll see if he tells me if he can remember it. But there's like 3 names that he gave me, and I was like, "That's a fucking name of a rap group? Are you kidding me?" No, Beat Nuts are fire. Like Beat Nuts are fire, but the rap group was like his generation. Bunch of crap, bro.
Jack's Law, if they have a boom beat, I could sometimes let the lyrics go. But more times than not, I'll look for
they have a little or young in their name. That's you right. You're right. I saw one today. I was in the restaurant eating, and it said Little Thug. I was like, huh? His name is Little Thug? That's his rap name? Oh, all the names in the English language, he gonna put Lil and Thug together. I was like,
you ever see that little kid though? That little kid rapper, he's like 8 years old and he rocks around with like money in his hand and he's rapping about bitches and shit like that.
What?
Oh my God, what's his name? I can't remember.
Who's that little Asian girl we saw that time? It was in the black and white. Kokona. I think that was the name. She was like 15 or something like that. 13 or something.
Yeah.
She better than most of these rappers out here right now.
Facts. Well, we'll continue this the next time because it's getting a little late. I didn't realize it was so late. Oh, JG sent something here. What's this? What'd you send here, JJ? Best fight.
Oh, there's something this dude called JK the Animator. And he did like a little battle thing where he had Tupac and Biggie go up against younger rappers, something like that. It was fire.
No, wait, hold on. This let me show a piece of this before we go. Won't show the whole thing because, of course, copyrights, but
yeah, dude, like go to about 240, something like that.
Bitch, I get busy with choppers and glizzies. I'm riding through the city. This block got no safety. Keep that bitch with me, so please do not tempt me. I squeeze till it's empty. You thinking you crazy? How you gonna war with a god, a beast? You don't need guns, you need
I
hard.
know
You
I've seen. I think he had like a Tupac there or something.
Not me, Dread.
Now on the lookout for my enemies. Don't want to die. Tell me why.
Is that Tupac?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers with a passion. Better talk, 'cause I ain't looking when I'm blasting. I'm a nothing drinking in the sea and getting high. On the lookout for my enemies. Don't want to die. Tell me why.
He does use that verse a lot, eh? Hennessy and enemies.
Yeah. I'm gonna check that out. Definitely. Said R.I.P. Speaker Knockers. Okay, so it was Speaker Knockers. Yeah, there was
Speaker Knockers is the name of a group.
Yes.
From what, our time?
No, his time.
Speaker Knockers.
It's Little RT. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find Little. That's what I said. It was Speaker Knockers, and there was another one, and I was like, that's the name of a fucking rap group? Are you kidding me? Little RT. Let me show Roberto this if that's the kid. Yeah. Hold on. That's Kai's stream that he's on. Official video. Yeah.
Why they don't trust them?
Can I fuck with us? Bitch, you cannot fuck with us. Bitch, you really car. Hey, we catch all, we pop his ass. Like we wait that G. We gon' leave it down on that seat. Well, her little boy at his ass. That on the news. Pussy boy, if you tryna run, we gon' pop his ankle. Or you cannot
Oh
run.
my god. I was gonna get a belt and beat the shit out of that little kid.
That's worse than I even fucking thought it was. Oh my god. Anyways, with that being said, Danny, shout out your channel. Let the people know where they can find you, sir.
Oh, you can find me Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on my channel. Also, Monday nights I'm with Nzo. So nights jump on here. Sunday nights I'm at Storms Live. We all over, man. So definitely enjoy chatting up with y'all fellas, man. Good show.
Always a pleasure. JG.
Right here, Winston nights on the OOC with the Kings of Canada. Nzo, aka the Abbott, aka the Osiris of this shit, aka the man with 1,000 hats, aka I can drink all I want, aka the Split King, and Roberto, aka shit. I can't think of all this shit all the time.
You did it to yourself, bro.
Roberto, aka Black Dog Cracker, aka Mr. Don Juan, aka Keeping the Rest of 65, aka the Spliff Prime Minister up in here, and the amazing, the outstanding, the stupendous, always man of the hour, Danny, aka the road to wisdom.
And you heard what he said about me, right, kid? Just letting you know, because I know you're still listening. So just take that with a grain of salt. Roberto, where can I find you, sir?
Wednesday nights right here, my people, bringing it live like we do. Saturdays, 4:30, 5 o'clock. My man down here below. And that's where you can find us, yo.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody.
We're one.
Thank you, everybody that popped into the chat.
Hey, one last thing. Y'all remember this group, Roberto and Nzo? I think it's before JG.
Go ahead.
Telly Riley? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember that. This is a boom track, too.
I remember the song,
This is quote sign. Curious about the flavor that was left in your mind. Behold, whenever your records come to be.
What was the name of them again?
Quo.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my time. I was real young, but that was my time.
One hit wonders. That's
Not
only
bad.
hit they made.
Right, that was the only song they had. That's probably why. And my son said, "Bro, you listen to a rapper called Old Dirty Bastard."
Old Dirty Bastard, I'll rap all these fools out here right now.
Facts. Do not disrespect the Old Dirty, bro. Shimmy, shimmy, yah, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay. What are we talking about here, bro? Like, anyways, with that being said, Raheem, kid, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Jack Laws for coming in. Mike from Rogue Comics, thank you for being here as well. We had Chillmonger, Shifty Gizm in the house, Jack Laws in the house. Who else did we have in there? Basil was in the house. David Quintana was in the house. Thank you guys. It's always a pleasure. You know, it's fun when we do this and we have the interaction with the chat, which we are getting better at going through the comments. So that's good. Zachary, you were in here earlier today. Thank you. We also had The View with Drew that was in here earlier. He said he shared out the stream, so much appreciated. K-Dots was in the house, and Jason Lee Tucker. Thank you guys. It's always a pleasure. We will see you next week on the next one of the OOC, and we definitely getting into the Chauvin shit because we got to talk about that.
I won't be on that one
because I'll say this, and you know what? I forgot that I wanted to do this for the stream, but whenever we talk about this guy, hold on.
Did you see what Steve Harvey and Tommy said about him?
No.
Whew.
No. What did they say?
They were like really sarcastic. Oh no! Don't tell me he got stabbed. I can't. Oh, that's so sad. They were really sarcastic on that segment when they announced.
Wow. I'm gonna definitely check it out because
Steve Harvey, ain't you a Christian and you were promoting all this stuff?
Hey, listen, man.
Me kind of cleaned it up at the end. He like, yeah, being a man of faith, I don't want him to get killed, but I don't feel bad either. Like, wow.
You see, he said he don't want him to kill. This is what I want.
Kidnap a child should be free in 10 years? No, sir.
This is what I want.
Rape a child should be free.
Wow.
No, sir. Do you think 2 men who hang a child should be free in 10 years? No. Well, what do you think should happen to them? What would be a fair sentence?
Objection,
do you think
Your
they
Honor.
deserve to die, Mr. Haley? Answer the question.
Carly,
Do
don't
they
answer
deserve
that
to
question.
die?
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Facts.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
100% that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Andrea said, "Oh shit, you guys still going?" Yeah, no, we closing it up, man. Thanks for popping in. I know you in real life, and that was all lies. What was lies? What was lies? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't lie on this show. With that being said, peace.
Lift me up, hold me down, keep me close, safe and sound. Drowning in an endless sea. Take some time and stay with me. Keep me in the strength of your arms. Keep me safe, safe and sound. Lift me up, hold me down. Keep me safe,
Not me.
safe